Welcome back into the Kirsten Day Homefront Real Estate Group broadcasting booth. Looking to buy or sell your home? Make your next move with someone who knows the market, knows the community, and puts you first. Kirsten Day with Homefront Real Estate Group. Whether you're upsizing, downsizing, or searching for that perfect first home, Kirsten will bring local expertise, strong communication, and a client-first approach that makes the process smooth and stress-free. Call Kirsten Day at Homefront Real Estate Group today, your trusted partner in finding the place you'll love to call home. Homefront Real Estate Group, unlock your happy. I'm Noah Helgett. Trey Tolley behind the camera bringing you today's live stream, brought to you by Salina Post and the Kirsten Day Homefront Real Estate Group Agency. The Sacred Heart Lady Knights will take on the Rossville Lady Bulldogs here at the neutral site, the host school of the Irish Classic, the Chapman Fighting Irish. The Lady Bulldogs coming into this one 1-1 on the season, dropping their first game of the season to Opie 60-41 and a blistering blowout Tuesday night against Bishop Ward 93-0. The Lady Bulldogs being coached by Derek Dick. He'll start a 5'6" senior in Riley Dick, averaging 24.5 points per game, 3.5 rebounds, and 3.5 assists. He'll also start a 5'4" senior in Maggie Sanders, a senior averaging 2 points per game, 5 rebounds, and 2 assists on the season. He'll also start a 5'5" senior in Lily Mitchell, averaging 1.5 rebounds and 1 assist on the season. Their last senior starting a 5'10" in Shaylee Hubble, averaging 4 points per game, 4.5 rebounds, and 1.5 assists. And rounding out the starting lineups for the Lady Bulldogs, a 6' junior in Nora Burdick, averaging 25 points per game, 10 rebounds, and 2 assists. We'll take a short break and be back with Sacred Heart's starting lineups. After this, brought to you by Astra Bank.
Astra Bank knows the challenges you face as a business owner. That's why they're committed to providing the dependable financial solutions that will help your business thrive. Visit them in Abilene, Chapman, or online at astra.bank. Astra Bank, member FDIC.
Welcome back into the Kirsten Day Homefront Real Estate Group broadcasting booth. I'm Noah Helgett. The Lady Knights coming into this one sitting at 2-1 after a heartbreaking overtime loss to Chapman Tuesday night, 56-52. Coach Carl Hines looking to get his team back in the win column against the Rossville Lady Bulldogs tonight in Chapman. He'll start a junior in Addie Lee, averaging 21.7 points per game, 2 rebounds, and 2.5 assists. Skylar Douglas, a senior, averaging 12.7 points, 7.5 rebounds, and 6 assists on the season. He'll also start senior in Nicole Richards, averaging 3.3 points, 5 rebounds, and 3 assists. Eden Sharpton, a junior, averaging a double-double, averaging 10 points per game, 9 rebounds. And rounding out the starting lineups, and a freshman, Emmy Lee, averaging 7 points, 2 rebounds, and 2 assists on the season. The Lady Knights playing their second game in the Irish Classic tonight against the Lady Bulldogs. Tomorrow's game set to tip at 10:30. They will take on the Lady Cyclones of Bishop Ward. We'll take a short timeout and be back with opening tip, brought to you by the Kelly Kitchener Agency.
Congratulations, you're having a little girl.
At that moment, everything changed. Our hopes and dreams for ourselves were instantly replaced by our hopes and dreams for her. We got life insurance policies from Shelter Insurance, so that regardless of what life throws at us, we'll still be able to provide the world to her.
Shelter Life Insurance Company, Columbia, Missouri.
Hey Salina, come see us at the Kelly Kitchener Agency near the intersection of
Whether on the field, court, or in the operating room, experience matters. A coach loves an experienced team just like a patient values an experienced doctor. Salina Ortho has ABOS board-certified physicians with over 40 years of orthopedic service. If you need help staying active or just want to discuss options regarding the newest techniques and services and specialties that Salina Ortho provides, see one of our trusted physicians or visit salinaortho.com. Salina Ortho, your voice, your choice, past, present, and future.
Welcome back into the Kirsten Day Homefront Real Estate Group, our broadcasting booth. I'm Noah Helgett. Trey Tolley behind the camera, bringing you the live stream brought to you by Salina Sports Network on Salina Post. Tip-off just about to start. The Sacred Heart Lady Knights are wearing their home whites in gold numerals outlined in a gold stripe down the sides. The Lady Bulldogs wearing their away blacks outlined in red and silver numerals. Eden Sharpton and Nora Burdick set on the logo to jump this one as we are ready to start basketball on this Friday afternoon in Chapman. Ref gives a thumbs up and the tip is off. The Lady Bulldogs will win the opening tip. Riley Dick will take it down the court for the Lady Bulldogs. Gets a screen set. She'll drive right to the rim, and she will score. Right off the bat, Riley scores for the first time for the Lady Bulldogs as Addie Lee drives baseline. And a quick foul drawn by Riley Dick for the Lady Bulldogs. Nice hustle down court, getting to the basket by Addie Lee. She'll do that all night long. Skylar Douglas will throw it in for the Lady Knights. She'll kick it to Emmy Lee, near side corner. Round the horn to Skylar Douglas. Douglas, top of the point, looking, scanning. She'll hand it off to Addie Lee. She'll drive, top of the elbow, back it on out to Nicole Richards. Richards trying to feed it down low to Sharpton. And the Lady Bulldogs get a tip on that, and it goes out of bounds on Nora Burdick. 7:26 in the first. Lady Bulldogs leading 2-0. Skylar Douglas to throw it in for the Lady Knights. Nicole Richards has it. Emmy Lee, near side corner with it. Kicks it back to Skylar. Skylar will drive. And a travel called on Skylar Douglas, trying to turn the corner and go down low, and the Lady Knights will turn it over for the first time tonight at the 7:19 mark. Sanders will throw it in for the Lady Bulldogs. Lots of scoring for the Lady Bulldogs last game. Burdick gets the feed. Her shot is up and will rattle in. Nora Burdick will score for the Rossville Lady Bulldogs. 4-0 the score. 1 minute gone by in this one. Nicole Richards has it for the Lady Knights. Addie Lee, her shot's up and bang! She'll knock down the three bucket. Addie Lee scores for the first time tonight for the Lady Knights. 4-3 your score. Minute 15 gone by. Riley Dick has it, top of the key for the Lady Bulldogs. She'll drive, kicks them out to Mitchell. Mitchell stuck in the corner, feeding it back out to Hubble. Burdick gets the feed. She'll drive, she'll shoot. Her basket no good. And Eden Sharpton tears down the rebound for the Lady Knights. Addie Lee in transition, hustling down the court. And she's fouled, trying to go down in. That foul called on Lily Mitchell. Her first personal, that's the team's second. Checking in for the Lady Bulldogs, a 5'3" freshman in Kenna Pirine. Douglas throws it in for the Lady Knights. Addie Lee at the logo, crosses midcourt. Nicole Richards has it. Nicole, the one shooting the buzzer beater three-pointer to go into overtime Tuesday night against the Chapman Irish. Later losing that one by 4, 56-52, as Nicole Richards drives. One-handed shot bounces off the glass and in. Nicole Richards scores for the first time this afternoon. 5-4 your score as their Rossville Lady Bulldogs gets a wasted possession in that one. The Lady Knights will take over. 5:45 left to go in the first quarter. The Lady Knights, the home team in this game. 5-4 your score. Addie gives it off to Emmy. Emmy down to Eden, and Eden Sharpton will score. 7-4 is your score. Riley Dick has it for the Lady Bulldogs. Calling out the play. Top of the point. She'll move right. Kicks it around the horn to Pirine. Pirine inside the three-point line. Shot. No good. Burdick with the board. Bordick with the putback. And she's fouled going up. Shot no good. But she'll go to the line to shoot 2 free throws. That foul called on Nicole Richards. That's her first foul. First team. 5:11 left to go in the first. Nora Burdick, a 6-foot junior. Her first free throw is up and no good. Burdick, one more at the charity stripe. Her shot is up and will go home. Nora now with 3 for Rossville. Addie Lee takes it across midcourt. She'll go ahead and drive it in, kicks it back out to Emmy, her sister. Emmy in the paint, feeds it to Sharpton. Sharpton, a shot and good. Nice pass, backdoor pass by Emmy Lee to Eden Sharpton, and Eden now has 4. 9-5 your score, Lady Knights leading. 4:45 left to go in the first. As Maggie Sanders tries driving at baseline, and she's fouled by the Lady Knights. Addie Lee picking up her first. Checking in for the Lady Dogs, Bristol Miller, a 5'7" freshman. Coach Derek Dick getting into the rotation early on in this one with some freshmen. Riley, her three-point shot's on the way, rattles off. Nicole Richards there to get the board. Skylar Douglas in transition. Near side corner, trying to feed it back out. Tipped by the Lady Dogs. She gets it back though. Douglas feeds it to Sharpton. Loses the handle. Richards saves it. Addie Lee has it far side corner. She'll drive. Nice little jumpers up and rattles out. And the Lady Dogs with the rebound. Pirine in transition. She'll feed it down to Miller. Miller's shot no good. And Emmy Lee's credited with the offensive board there. Douglas has it. Douglas, she'll drive into the paint. Shots up, no good. And she'll be going to the line to shoot 2 free throws. That foul called on Bristol Miller for the Lady Dogs. That's her first personal. Skylar Douglas going to the line, shooting 64% from the charity stripe so far this season. Her first free throw is up. And good. Skylar Douglas scores for the first time in this one. Checking in for the Lady Bulldogs, Sawyer Bunk. Skylar will shoot another. Her shot is up and rattles off. And Burdick with the board for the Lady Dogs. Riley Dick will take it down the court for Rossville. Emmy Lee guarding her. Screen. Riley Dick, a 3. It's short. Skylar with the board. Skylar going coast to coast. She's hustling down the court. She'll drive. She'll kick it to Emmy. Emmy cannot get the shot to go. She kicks it back out to Douglas. Douglas to Richards. Richards a 3. It's off. And a foul called in transition. That foul was called on the Lady Bulldogs. That foul was on Kenna Pirine. Her first personal. Douglas to inbound it. 3:38 left to go in the first quarter. 10-5 your score. The Lady Knights leading. Douglas will throw it in the backcourt to Addie Lee. Addie Lee at the logo. She'll kick it to Emmy. Emmy, she'll drive. Kicks it back out to Douglas. Douglas a 3. Her shot's on the way. It's short. Sharpton with the offensive board. And Sharpton with the answer. Eden Sharpton now with 6. As your score is 12-5. 3:24 left to go in the first quarter. And Rossville head coach Derek Dick is wanting a timeout. A 30-second timeout, and we'll keep it here to thank some of our sponsors. Astra Bank knows the challenges you face on the farm. They are committed to providing specialized ag lending and dependable financial solutions to help your farm and ranch thrive. Visit a branch in Abilene, Chapman, or online at Astra Bank. Astra Bank, member FDIC. USD 473 Chapman Schools. Chapman's vision, we do what's best for all kids. Chapman's tradition of high academic success, school-run business opportunities, and a culture of caring for students. 12-5 your score. Just under 3.5 minutes left to go in the first quarter. Emmy Lee, Nicole Richards, Addie Lee, Eden Sharpton and Skylar Douglas all on the court for your Lady Knights. Riley Dick will get the inbound for the Lady Dogs. She'll hustle down the court. Passes midline, nearly losing the ball handle. Emmy trying to poke it out. Dogs get it. Burdick down low. Burdick back out to Miller. Miller, her shot is good. Bristol Miller scores for the first time for Rossville. Nice ball movement by them. Emmy Lee has it far side. She'll drive. Kicks it to Sharpton. Sharpton, a shot, and yes, Eden Sharpton nearly has her season average. She's at 8 in the first quarter. Nice way of fighting Eden down low. So far tonight, they have done well feeding it down to her, and she's made it all work. As the Lady Dogs, their shot no good. Riley Dick gets a board. Her shot does not go. Sacred Heart in transition. Skylar Douglas gets it. Near side corner. She'll kick it back out to Richards. Richards to Addie. Addie, she'll drive. Back out to Emmy. Emmy, a far side corner three. Her shot's on the way, and it's good. Emmy Lee scores a 3 bucket to extend the lead 17-7. 10-point lead here with 2 minutes left to go in the first quarter. Dick, she'll drive. Her shot's off. Douglas with the rebound, and they're fighting for it. A jump ball called. The possession arrow going to the Lady Knights. Checking back in for the Lady Bulldogs, Maggie Sanders, as well as Shaylee Hubble. Nicole Richards to throw it in for the Lady Knights. Addie, that point, she'll walk it down the court, crossing the center line. She'll hand it off to Emmy. Emmy back to Addie. Addie, turnaround drives, kicks it back out to Emmy. Emmy a 3. No. Dick with the board. She'll hustle down. Kicks it to Hubble. Hubble stuck with it. Hubble trying to feed it down to Riley Dick. Down low. She'll drive. Her shot good, but a foul called. Calling it on the floor. That was on Addie Lee. Addie picking up her second at the 1:34 mark in the first quarter. Holly Bonilla set to check in for the Lady Knights.
Checking in for the Knights, number 22, Bonilla.
Addie will take a seat with 2 fouls. Riley Dick gets the inbound for the Lady Dogs. Her shot is up, no good. And another foul on the floor called by the Lady Knights. That foul was called on Emmy Lee. That's her first personal, team 4th. 1:32 left to go in the first quarter. The Lady Knights leading 17-10. Hubble gets the inbound. She'll kick it back out to Sanders. Sanders around the horn to Bunk. Bunk to Miller. Miller's shot is off. Offensive board by Maggie Sanders. Her shot is good. Coming off the rebound, she's going to the line to shoot for a 3-point opportunity. That foul was called on Holly Bonilla. Sanders, her shot is up and good. Maggie Sanders now with 3. Emmy Lee has it for the Lady Knights. Holly around the horn to Douglas. Douglas, she'll drive. Nice little jumper. It rattles out. Eden nearly with the board. She fights for it. She gets it. Kicks it back up to Holly. And a jump ball called. It's going back to the Lady Bulldogs. Nora Burdick set to check in for the Lady Dogs. 1:04 left to go in the first quarter. 17-10 your score. Riley Dick will take it down the court for the Dogs. She'll take it far side. Gets a screen by Burdick. Burdick loses the ball handle, and the Lady Bulldogs will turn it over. Skylar Douglas for the Lady Knights in transition. She'll drive it down into the paint. Nice little jumper, short though. Nora Burdick there to rebound it for the Lady Bulldogs. Riley Dick, she'll drive. Her shot short and fouled going up. She'll go to the line to shoot 2. Riley a 5'6" senior averaging 24.5 points per game. Holly Bonilla picks up a quick 2. 5 team fouls. Any more foul, and Rossville will be going to the line as Riley Dick misses her first free throw. Riley hits her second.
Checking in for the Bulldogs, number 30, Bristol Miller.
Bristol Miller checking back in for the Lady Bulldogs. 33 seconds left to go in the first quarter. 17-11 is your score. Lady Bulldogs on a nice little 4-0 run. Coming off that timeout. Eden Sharpton, baseline, her shot way off. And she's going to the line to shoot 2 free throws. That foul was called on the Lady Bulldogs. Nora Burdick picking up her first. Both teams now with 5+ fouls. Eden Sharpton looking to make her first free throw of the season, and she does. Sharpton now with 9. Eden, a junior on this Lady Knights squad. Her second is off. And Sawyer Bunk will rebound it for the Lady Dogs. 16 seconds left. 18-11 is your score. Burdick has it. She'll kick it back out to Hubble. Hubble feeds it back down low to Burdick. Her shot is off. And she will go back to the line to shoot 2 free throws. Lady Knights are called with that one. Nicole Richards picks up her second. Nora going back to the line to shoot 2. Her first is up and rattles out. Addie Lee checking back in for the Lady Knights. Holly Bonilla taking a seat with 2 fouls in the first quarter. Burdick, her second is on the way. It's off as well. Emmy gets the rebound. She'll hustle, driving, 2 seconds. Douglas to Richards. Richards, her shot is off just in time and will end the first period. 18-11 the score. Lady Knights leading in this one. We'll take a short break and be back with second quarter action. Brought to you by the Kirsten Day Homefront Real Estate Group.
Looking to buy or sell your home? Make your next move with someone who knows the market, knows the community, and puts you first. Kirsten Day with Homefront Real Estate Group. Whether you're upsizing, downsizing, or searching for that perfect first home, Kirsten brings local expertise, strong communication, and a client-first approach that makes the process smooth and stress-free. Call Kirsten Day at Homefront Real Estate Group today, your trusted partner in finding the place you'll love to call home. Homefront Real Estate Group. Unlock your happy.
At Smoky Valley Ag Services, we know your farm isn't just acres, it's a livelihood. That's why Smoky Valley Ag offers Pioneer brand seed, dependable crop protection technology, agronomic insights, and personal service you can count on. When you buy local, you get more than just products. You get a partner in the field all season long. Your growing season starts with Smoky Valley Ag Services.
Welcome back into the Kirsten Day Homefront Real Estate Group broadcasting booth. I'm Manoa Helgett. Trey Tolley behind the camera bringing you the live stream. 18-11 your score starting the second quarter. And Eden Sharpton leading the way for the Lady Knights with 9 in the first. Some confusion here at the Rossville bench. Richards, Addie Lee, Skylar Douglas, Emmy Lee, and Eden Sharpton will be on the court to start this second quarter. Looks like the Rossville bench was kind of hovering and crowding the scores table, getting him to scoot down a little bit. And we'll start the second quarter now. Richards will throw it in to Addie Lee. She'll cross midcourt. Emmy has it, thinks about the 3. She'll take it right side, kicks it back out to Addie Lee. Emmy Her shot on the way. Off. Eden with the offensive board, and the shot no good, but she will go back to the free throw line to shoot 2. That foul was called on the Lady Bulldogs. Maggie Sanders picking up her first personal. Sharpton, her first. Few hops and skips, lucky hop and in. Eden has 10. Eden, her second is on the way and will go home as well. Eden 3 for 4 from the charity stripe in this one. Burdick will take it down the court for the Lady Dogs. She'll hand it off to Miller. Back to Miller. Miller, her three-point shot will go. Bristol Miller opens things up for the Lady Bulldogs in the second quarter. Addie thinks about the deep three. She'll throw it back to Richards. Back to Lee. Lee, a three, no. Rebound being battled for underneath. Lee gets a handle on it. And the possession arrow going back to the Lady Dogs. Lily Mitchell for the Lady Bulldogs gets the initial rebound, and Emily Lee fighting for it, and a jump ball was called. Nora Burdick gets the inbound for the Lady Bulldogs. She'll kick it off to Riley Dick. Crossing midcourt now. She'll take it near side, crossover, back around the corner to Miller. Miller, another three. Yes. Bristol Miller with another three, her second in the second quarter. Skylar, her shot is off. Bulldogs in transition. Bristol Miller down low, kicks it back out to Burdick. Loses the ball handle. They're fighting for it. Mitchell has it for the Lady Dogs. She'll kick it back to Burdick. Baseline, wide open pass to Miller. Her shot is off. And Lee will get the rebound for the Lady Knights. She's hustling down the court, coast to coast. Her shot does not go. Tipped out by the Lady Dogs. 6.5 minutes left to go in the first half. The Lady Knights looking for an answer. 6-3 run for the Lady Dogs. Nicole gets it kicked in to Addie. Her shot is off. Lee fighting for it and is called with a foul. Addie picking up her third foul here in the first half. Holly Bonilla and Bryn Bouchard checking in for the Lady Knights. 6:29 left to go in the first half. Your score, 20-17. The Lady Knights on top.
And number 24, Bryn Picard.
Addie and Eden taking a seat for the Lady Knights. Riley Dick will take it down the court for the Lady Dogs. Hustling down the court. She'll drive. She'll kick it back up to Miller. Oh no, another three, and yes, she will get it to go home. Bristol Miller with three three-pointers within 2 minutes of this second quarter. Lady Knights looking for an answer. No, they turn it over. Rossville in transition. Maggie Sanders kicks it back out to Riley Dick, and Riley will get the three-pointer to go home. And the Lady Knights now down by 3, 23-20, and Coach Carl Hines wants a timeout to get things rolling back. The Lady Knights on a run. 4 three-pointers in this second quarter alone for the Lady Bulldogs. A slow start for them, only having 11 there into that first quarter. They now have 12 in the second as they now lead 23-20 in the Chapman Irish Classic. Lady Knights looking for an answer. Addie Lee has 3 fouls. Nicole sitting with 2. Holly Bonilla with 2. And Emmy with just 1. 5:55 left to go in the first half. Lady Knights led most of the first half until this point. Bouchard Bonilla, Emmy Lee, Nicole Richards, and Skylar Douglas all in for the Lady Knights. Skylar will take it across the court for the Lady Knights. She'll take it right side to Bonilla. Bonilla back to Douglas. Trying to find Bouchard down low, and it's tipped out by the Lady Dogs. It'll stay with the Lady Knights. 25 seconds on the shot clock. The shot clock, a new thing this year. Some schools implementing it, some schools not. Sacred Heart at home does not have the shot clock. So something different here at Chapman. Emmy Lee feeds it down to Bouchard. Back out to Douglas. Douglas, she'll drive. Nice little jumper. It's off. And the Dogs with the board. Maggie Sanders kicks it on over to Riley Dick. Down low to Burdick. Feeds it back out to Hubble, and Hubble will get the 3 bucket to go. 5 3-pointers for the Lady Bulldogs in the second quarter. 26-20 your score. Emmy Lee a 3. Her shot's on the way. No. And rebounded by the Lady Bulldogs. Burdick will kick it to Riley Dick. She'll hustle down the line. Crosses midcourt. She's at the point. She'll move right side. She'll drive. Kicks it back out to Hubble. Hubble called with the walk. And she'll turn it over. 4:50 left to go in the first half. 26-20 your score. Great start for the Lady Knights. Have stalled out just a little here late in the second quarter. As Douglas has it, she'll feed it to Richards. Richards, her shot rolls off. And Rossville will take over. And Lady Knights intercepted. Lady Dogs turn it over again. Emmy Lee, baseline. Hustling down the baseline, gets fouled by the Lady Dogs. That foul was on number 30, Bristol Miller. That's her second. At the 4.5-minute mark in the second quarter. Kenna Pirine checking back in for the Lady Bulldogs. Nicole Richards throws it in. Top of the key, Holly Bonilla, she's there. Emmy Lee hands it off to Skylar Douglas. Douglas, she'll take it right side to Lee. Lee thinks about the 3, can't take it. 20 seconds on the shot clock. Skylar, she'll drive down into the paint. Her shot blocked by Nora Burdick. Nora in transition. Bulldogs hustling down the court. Gets it off to Pirine. Pirine's shot is good. Skylar Douglas has it for the Lady Knights in transition. Nicole loses it. Battling for the ball, it's still rolling. Back at the logo, Skylar, though, gets the handle on it. Holly Bonilla will take it. Kicks it back off to Douglas. Feeds it down low to Richards. Douglas back out to 3. Her shot's on the way. It's short. Bryn Bouchard with the rebound and with the answer. Bryn scores for the first time tonight. Bryn, a freshman coming off the bench for Coach Carl Hines. 3.5 minutes left to go. Pirine has a far side corner for the Lady Bulldogs. She'll take it down baseline. A whistle and a turnover on the Lady Bulldogs. Just the turning point the Lady Knights hoping to change. Subs coming in for the Lady Bulldogs. Sawyer Bunk as well as Ellie Sanders.
And number 11, Ellie Sanders.
3:25 left to go in this first half. 28-22 your score. Skylar will take it for the Lady Knights. She has it far side. Holly Bonilla with it. Around the horn to Emmy Lee. She'll feed it down to Richards. Richards, nice backdoor pass to Bryn Bouchard, and Bryn will score. She now has 4, scoring back-to-back possessions. And the Lady Knights trying to cut back, being down now by 4, 28-24. 2:55 left to go in the first half. Riley Dick, she'll take it baseline. One-handed shot, it's short. And Emmy Lee gets the credit with the rebound. She'll throw it down court to Douglas. Douglas has it near side. Kicks it back out around the horn. Douglas back with it. Her three-point shot is on the way, and it's good. Skylar Douglas with an answer. And a coach, Derek Dick, wants a 30-second timeout at the 2:37 mark as the Lady Knights not only down by 1, 28-27. Brenda Bouchard has been a huge help to cutting back that one. She has 4 in the second quarter. Rossville was on a nice run, shooting 5 3-pointers in 5 possessions. We'll see if the Lady Knights can turn it around here in the late going of this second quarter. A little over 2.5 minutes left to go in the second. Maggie Sanders checking back in for the Lady Dogs. It'll be Rossville basketball. Riley Dick will throw it in for the Lady Dogs. She'll kick it off to Sawyer Bunk. Sawyer will take it down the court for the Lady Dogs. She'll cross the midline. Miller has it. She'll feed it down to Burdick. Burdick stuck with it, kicking it back out to Pirine around the horn. Back down to Sanders, and Sanders will get the bucket to go in the second quarter. Maggie now with 5 for the Lady Dogs. Lady Dogs up by 3, 30-27. 2 minutes left to go in the second quarter. Emmy Lee has it for the Lady Knights. She'll feed it to Richards. Richards trying to find Sharpton. Can't get it to work. And Benia's shot is off. And it'll roll out of bounds, and it's going to the Lady Dogs with 1:56 left to go in the first half. Maggie Sanders will throw it in. She'll kick it off to Riley Dick. Riley will hustle down the court. Kicks it off down to Burdick. Burdick, her shot is good. Nora Burdick with an answer for the Lady Bulldogs. 32-27 your score. Douglas trying to feed it down to Sharpton, and they get it turned over. Riley Dick in transition. Her shot is good, and she's fouled going up. She'll go to the line to shoot 2 free throws. Riley Dick, a 5'6" senior, averaging 24.5 points per game, 3.5 rebounds, and 3.5 assists. Emmy Lee called with the foul. Dick, her shot is up and good. She now has 9. Holly Benia with it for the Lady Knights. She'll throw it down baseline to Nicole Richards. Nicole trying to find Sharpton. She'll kick it back out to Douglas. Around the horn, Emmy Lee has it. Kicks it back to Benia. Benia trying to find somebody. She kicks it to Richards. She's passing it around, trying to find an open person. So Lady Knights nearly turning it over. Holly Benia has it. 5 seconds on the shot clock. Feeds it to Sharpton. Sharpton across the horn to Lee. And a shot clock violation called. And the Lady Knights struggling getting that possession to roll. And they run out of time as the shot clock comes in huge for the Lady Bulldogs with 52 seconds left to go in the second quarter. Lady Knights down by 8, 35-27. Bunk will take it for the Lady Bulldogs. She'll kick it to Burdick. Nicole Richards pokes it out. Pirine to throw it in for the Lady Dogs. And a 5-second violation called. Can't inbound it, can't find anybody. And the Lady Bulldogs will turn it over in the second quarter. Nicole Richards will throw it in for the Lady Knights. Skylar Douglas taking it down the court. Holly has it top of the key. Nicole has it, trying to find Sharpton. Loses the ball handle, and she's fouled. That foul was called on the Lady Bulldogs. Sawyer Bunk picking up her first personal. 33.1 seconds left to go in the second quarter. 35-27 your score. Nicole Richards looking to throw it in, gets it out. Holly Benia there, top of the point. Emmy Lee has it, top of the key. Trying to find an open. Holly Benia has it, kicks it to Richards, baseline. Richards back around the horn. Emmy Lee takes it left side. Douglas has it. Shot clock is off. Game clock at 18. Emmy Lee, her three is on the way. No. And Rossville and Maggie Sanders rebounds it. Maggie has it, top of the key. She'll kick it off to Riley Dick. Riley will take it right side off the screen. She'll drive. Her shot is up. Rattles off. Douglas gets the rebound as the first half comes to an end. Lady Knights down by 8, 35-27. We'll take a short break and be back with first half wrap up.
At Vernon Jewelers, we believe jewelry is more than just an accessory. It's an expression of who you are. It's also a piece of your life that can be passed down through the generations. That's why our expert team is here to listen, understand, and help you find that piece that speaks to your story. We're not just your local jeweler. We're your neighbors, your friends, and your partners in celebrating life's precious moments. Vernon Jewelers in downtown Salina. In our 141st year, we are not old. We're just really good at what we do.
4 walls and a roof can make a house, but a home, that's where life happens. First steps, backyard birthdays, morning coffee, sunsets on the porch. Home isn't something you buy, it's something you feel. And when it's right, you just know. For 22 years, Dan Goebel has helped people in Salina find that feeling. And now he's here to help you. Your home is out there. Dan Goebel knows the way. Call 785-819-1904 or visit Salina Homes to find your way home. Congratulations, you're having a little girl.
At that moment, everything changed. Our hopes and dreams for ourselves were instantly replaced by our hopes and dreams for her. We got life insurance policies from Shelter Insurance, so that regardless of what life throws at us, we'll still be able to provide the world to her.
Shelter Life Insurance Company, Columbia, Missouri.
Hey Salina, come see us at the Kelly Kitchener Agency near the intersection of Cloud and Ohio. We want to be your Salina, Kansas insurance agent.
Welcome back into the Kirsten Day Homefront Real Estate Group broadcasting booth. I'm Noah Helgett. Trey Tolley behind the camera, bringing you the live stream brought to you by Salina Post. Kirsten Day at Homefront Real Estate Group is our sponsor today. Looking to buy or sell your home? Make your next move with someone who knows the market, knows the community, and puts you first. Kirsten Day with Homefront Real Estate Group. Whether you're upsizing, downsizing, or searching for that perfect first home, Kirsten brings local expertise, strong communication, and a client-first approach that makes the process smooth and stress-free. Call Kirsten Day at Homefront Real Estate Group today, your trusted partner in finding the place you'll love to call home. Homefront Real Estate Group. Unlock your happy. 35-27, your halftime score of this one. The Lady Knights were on top in the first quarter. Things took a huge turn in the start of the second as the Lady Bulldogs answered with 5 3-pointers in the second quarter. And that is your score, 35-27. The Lady Knights down by 8 at half. Addie Lee finished the first half with 3 points. Skylar Douglas with 4. Nicole Richards with 2. Eden Sharpton with 11. Emmy Lee with 3. And rounding out your first half scoring for the Lady Knights, Bryn Bouchard had 4. The Lady Knights went 4 for 6 from the charity stripe and unofficially only had really 4 turnovers in the first half. Not too bad of basketball. Just Rossville answering huge when it really counted for them, and that's why, they extended that lead huge with open shots and just beating everybody back in transition. They did a great job in that first half getting back and getting an answer. The Lady Bulldogs, Kenna Pirine finished the first half with 2, Riley Dick with 9, Shaylee Hubble with 3, Nora Burdick with 5, Maggie Sanders with 5, and Bristol Miller had 3 3-pointers in that second quarter. She has 11 on the first half. Unofficially, the Lady Bulldogs turned it over 5 times in the second quarter, but still find themselves on top by 8. And we'll be back with second half action after this, brought to you by the Kirsten Day Homefront Real Estate Group.
Opening our doors in 1999, Salina Surgical Hospital is now 20 years strong. From inpatient stays to outpatient procedures, Salina Surgical Hospital specializes in excellence in surgical services and digestive health care. It is the depth of experience and the abilities of the physicians and nurses at Salina Surgical Hospital that make it the ideal place for high-tech and high-touch to unite. Salina Surgical Hospital is proud to be partially physician-owned, serving Salina and its surrounding communities for 20 years.
The Bennington State Bank proudly supports local sports and wants each student to know that their hard work and talent is noticed and appreciated. At Bennington State Bank, they care about local communities and are committed to fostering long-term relationships through the delivery of excellent customer service, integrity, and fairness. From helping local businesses to supporting community youth and nonprofits to helping you purchase your dream home or invest in your future, Bennington State Bank is here to help. Give them a call to experience exceptional banking with hometown service. Bennington State Bank, your trusted hometown bank. Member FDIC.
Winter travel can be treacherous if your tires are worn out. Stay safe with an inspection at Commercial Tire Company. Cold weather also drops the inflation in your tires. Get them checked today to avoid losing grip or damaging your tires. Commercial Tire will help keep you safe. For repairs that aren't tire related, our automotive and diesel mechanics will fix it right the first time. Commercial Tire Centers, West Crawford and North 9th, Salina.
Commercial Tire Centers, where service is everything.
Congratulations, you're having a little girl.
At that moment, everything changed. Our hopes and dreams for ourselves were instantly replaced by our hopes and dreams for her. We got life insurance policies from Shelter Insurance, so that regardless of what life throws at us, we'll still be able to provide the world to her.
Shelter Life Insurance Company, Columbia, Missouri.
Hey Salina, come see us at the Kelly Kitchener Agency near the intersection of Cloud and Ohio. We want to be your Salina, Kansas insurance agent.
Whether on the field, court, or in the operating room, experience matters. A coach loves an experienced team just like a patient values an experienced doctor. Salina Ortho has ABOS board-certified physicians with over 40 years of orthopedic service. If you need help staying active or just want to discuss options regarding the newest techniques and services and specialties that Salina Ortho provides, see one of our trusted physicians or visit salinaortho.com. Salina Ortho, your voice, your choice, past, present, and future.
The hours of drills, the pre-dawn workouts, the hundreds of laps. It takes hard work, passion, and drive to do what you love. When you're sidelined by injury, Salina Regional Sports Medicine is just as committed and works just as hard to get you back in the game. Salina Regional Sports Medicine, 785-452-7366. SalinaRegionalSportsMedicine.com.
Insurance is something we all need in our business, home, car, and life. But do you really understand what's covered? And most importantly, what you are paying for? Hi, this is Rob Carlson in the Salina office of Smart Insurance. Change is good, especially if you haven't looked at your insurance policy lately. I can help you understand what you need and where the gaps are in your coverage. We provide free quotes and take pride in looking out for you. Smart Insurance, with locations in Salina, Abilene, and Harrington. Give us a call today.
APAC Kansas Incorporated has been building the heartland from the ground up for over a century. From the supply of aggregate materials, hot mix asphalt, and concrete to the construction of roads and bridges, we do it all. You've seen our trucks, and now we want to hire you. APAC in Salina is growing, and we are hiring for all positions. From truck drivers to mechanics, general laborers, and construction, APAC has your next career. For more details, visit the job links page at salinapost.com. Great pay and benefits, APAC is an equal opportunity employer.
4 walls and a roof can make a house, but a home, that's where life happens. First steps, backyard birthdays, morning coffee, sunsets on the porch. Home isn't something you buy, it's something you feel. And when it's right, you just know. For 22 years, Dan Goebel has helped people in Salina find that feeling. And now, he's here to help you. Your home is out there, Dan Goebel knows the way. Call 785-819-1904 or visit Salina Homes to find your way home.
When the time comes to honor a life, Hire Scott Mortuary in Salina is here with care, compassion, and guidance every step of the way. Celebrate memories, cherish family, and find comfort in tradition. Hire Scott Mortuary, celebrating life, embracing legacy.
Lily Pad Septic, this is Callie, where we can get you a flush and a rush. How can we help you flush today?
Oh, it smells like something died out by my septic tank. It's bad.
Oh no, I know that smell you're talking about. Cole!
I smelt it from here.
Flush! The freakishly fast rock!
I'll follow the funk. It's not a dead animal, sir. It's your septic tank venting gases. Oof. She's full, real full.
That's a smell.
I've got to get back and tell Callie. Callie, he needs a pump out, quick.
Already got a pump truck rolling.
If you need a flush and a rush, call Lily Pad Septic.
We guarantee to inspect your septic issues within 24 hours.
Or you get a free septic tank pump out worth $399.
Lily Pad Septic.
We'll be there in a splash.
Callie, quick, kiss me. That stink stuck to my skin.
I don't know if I can.
Oh, good. I can smell other things again.
Close your eyes. Now.
Welcome back into the Kirsten Day broadcasting booth for the second half of the Lady Knights, Lady Bulldogs matchup here in the Irish Classic. I'm Noah Helgett. Trey Tolley behind the camera. The Lady Knights will start things off in the third quarter. Emmy Lee, three-point shot. Her shot's on the way, and she answers in the opening possession of the third quarter. Emmy Lee with a three-banger. Riley Dick in transition for the Lady Dogs. Burdick, baseline, she'll drive. Stuck with it, kicks it back out to Dick. Her shot is up and good. 3 for Sacred Heart, 3 for Rossville. Emmy Lee has it. She'll bring it around the horn. Kicks it down low to Richards. Richards trying to feed it to Sharpton under the basket, and it's tipped out by the Lady Dogs. Nicole to throw it in for the Lady Knights. Douglas has it. She'll drive. Kicks it back out to Addie. Addie over to Emmy. Emmy baseline. Stops. Stuck with it. Kicks it back out to Richards. And Richards cannot get the ball handle, and it rolls out. And the Lady Knights will turn it over for the first time in the third quarter. Mitchell will throw it in for the Lady Dogs. Sanders has it. Burdick, far side corner. Tallest one on the court. Riley Dick has it. Her three-point shot will go. It's raining three-pointers this afternoon for the Rossville Lady Bulldogs. 41-30 your score. Minute 20 gone by in the third. Emmy Lee at point with it. She'll feed it to Sharpton. Sharpton to Richards. Richards, a corner shot is off. And Eden Sharpton's there with the offensive rebound. Emmy Lee, she'll drive. Her shot is off. And Rossville will rebound it. And Riley Dick will take it down the court for the Dogs. She'll kick it to Mitchell. Mitchell, far side corner, feeds it to Burdick. Burdick will drive off the glass, rolls off. And Addie Lee runs to save that one. Emmy Lee will take it down the court for the Lady Knights. In transition, Skylar down to Sharpton. Back out to Emmy Lee. Emmy Lee, a three on the way. No. Rossville will take over with 5:55 left to go in the third. 41-30 your score. Riley Dick has it for the Lady Dogs. She'll kick it over to Burdick. Burdick across the court to Sanders. Sanders will drive down into the paint, down into the lane, and she will score. Addie Lee in transition. Sharpton, an open shot. Short, gets her own board. Does not get it to go. Addie Lee, though, with the offensive board. 2 offensive boards out of that one. Emmy has it for the Lady Knights. She'll drive, jump stop, shoots, and it's off. The Lady Dogs will take over. Riley Dick has it for the Lady Dogs. She'll take it left side. A timeout called on the ref. The shot clock was not reset. Rossville takes the rebound away from the Lady Knights, and there was like 15 seconds on the shot clock. It should have been reset. And they get it reset, and we resume play with 5:03 left to go in the third quarter. The Lady Knights are down by 13 now. The largest deficit they've had so far. Burdick gets the feed. Fighting for it down low. A whistle blown. And a jump ball was called. Yep, jump ball. Possession arrow going with the Lady Dogs. Burdick gets the feed, and she gets the score to go. Nora Burdick has 7. Addie kicks it over to Skylar Douglas. Douglas, top of the key. Addie Lee, an open 3. Her shot's on the way. It's off. Rebound battled for and kicked out by the Lady Knights. Well, the Lady Dogs will take over with 4:36 left to go in the third quarter. Coach Hines calls a full timeout. Down by 15, 45-30. We'll take a full timeout with them and be back.
Member FDIC. The Bennington State Bank proudly supports local sports and wants each student to know that their hard work and talent is noticed and appreciated. At Bennington State Bank, they care about local communities and are committed to fostering long-term relationships through the delivery of excellent customer service, integrity, and fairness. From helping local businesses to supporting community youth and nonprofits to helping you purchase your dream home or invest in your future, Bennington State Bank is here to help. Give them a call to experience exceptional banking with hometown service. Bennington State Bank, your trusted hometown bank. Member FDIC.
Welcome back into the Kirsten Day Homefront Real Estate Group broadcasting booth. I'm Noah Helgett. Trey Tolley behind the camera bringing you the live stream on Salina Post. 45-30 your score. The Lady Knights down by 15 with just over 4.5 to go in the third quarter. The Lady Bulldogs will have it. Kenna Pirine will throw it in for the Lady Dogs. Lady Knights playing more of a press defense to inbound it here. Coach Hines wanted a huge timeout, a full timeout there to get things figured out as the deficit keeps getting bigger and bigger in the third quarter. Riley Dick will have it for the Lady Dogs. Hustling down the court. She crosses the midline, kicks it off to Miller. Pirine has it, top of the key. Burdick has it. Bristol Miller drives, kicks it back to Burdick. Burdick, she'll drive. Her shot is up and good. And a charging foul called on Nora Burdick, using a little bit of shoulder there as she drove. And the Rossville fans not liking that one as Nora Burdick called with her second. Shot doesn't count, and Nora picks up her second foul. Emmy Lee has it for the Lady Knights. Feeds it to Sharpton. Sharpton back out to Addie. Nicole has it baseline. Emmy top of the key with it now. Skylar Douglas looking to move right. She kicks it back left to Emmy. Sharpton baseline, kicks it back out to Lee. Nice passing here in this one. Nicole Richards shoots from the free throw line and she will score. Nicole now with 4. 13 points separates both teams. Rossville in transition. Nearly turning it over. Miller a 3, off. And Nicole Richards tears it off the glass for the board. Addie Lee has it, far side corner. 3:25 left to go in the third quarter. Emmy, she'll take it. Trying to find Sharpton down low, and they turn it over. Rossville in transition. Pete Ryan has it, midcourt. She'll drive, kicks it over to Burdick. Burdick has it, brings it around the horn to Hubble. Hubble around the horn to Pirine. Pirine near side corner, looking to find it, feed it down low. Nearly loses the ball handle. Burdick has it. She'll drive in the paint. Her shot's off. Board battled for, and Eden takes it for the Lady Knights. Emmy in transition. She'll kick it to Douglas. Douglas a three. Her shot's on the way. It's off. And Nicole Richards gets the rebound. A jump ball called. And the possession arrow sticking with the Lady Knights, as Sawyer Bunk checks in for the Lady Bulldogs. 2:41 left to go in the third period. Lady Knights down 13, 45-32. Skyler to throw it in for the Lady Knights. She'll kick it off to Richards. Eden Sharpton has it. Back to Emmy Lee. Lee, she'll take it baseline. And a foul was called on Sawyer Bunk. Coming off the bench, she picks up her second. The Lady Knights will inbound it underneath the basket. Checking back in for the Bulldogs, Maggie Sanders. P. Ryan will take a seat. 2:35 left to go in the third. Nicole Richards will throw it in for the Lady Knights. She feeds it under the basket to Sharpton. Back out to Addie Lee. Addie Lee, 41% from the three-point line. Familiar area as she tries to feed it down low. And a travel was on the Lady Knights, and they turn it over for the third time here in the third period. Bunk will throw it in. Riley Dick has it for the Lady Dogs. 2:25, time ticking in the third. Rossville. Miller gets the feed and gets the bucket to go. Bristol Miller now with 13. The Knights in transition. Emmy Lee has it far side. She'll kick it off to Addie. Addie driving, hustling, ends up on the ground. And a foul called. That foul picked up by Maggie Sanders, and that's her second. Third team. Lady Knights have not fouled in the third period. 2:07 left to go. 47-32 your score. Lady Knights down by 15. Emmy has it top of the key. Richards down to Sharpton. Sharpton, her shot is short. And Nora Burdick there for Rossville. In transition, Rossville. Maggie Sanders hustling down the court and gets her shot to go underneath the basket. 17 points, the deficit now. Richards, her shot is off. Dick has it for the Lady Bulldogs. Sanders, her shot is off. Douglas with the rebound for the Lady Knights. Douglas taking it down the court. Addie Lee, baseline, her shot off. She ends up on the ground, and she'll go to the line to shoot 2 free throws with 1:24 left to go in the third. That foul was called on Nora Burdick. That's her third personal. Addie Lee going to the line to shoot 2. 3 for 3 from the charity stripe this season. Her first is up and rattles in. Addie now with 4.
Checking in from the Bulldogs, number 21, Shaylee Hubbard.
She'll get one more opportunity at the charity stripe as Bryn Bouchard checks in for the Lady Knights. Eden taking a seat. Addie, her free throw's on the way. It's off. And Bryn Bouchard hustles to get the rebound. Emmy has it, kicks it to Addie. Addie, she'll drive in the paint, kicks it to Richards. Richards, her shot's blocked. Bryn Bouchard with another board. Emmy Lee a 3, yes! Emmy Lee! Her shot counts, and she's hustling to get the ball back. A jump ball called. What a hustle by Emmy Lee, getting that 3 bucket to go, trying to get the ball back. Rossville couldn't inbound it. Emmy was there to get a hand on it. They battled for it, and a jump ball called. The arrow sticking to the Dogs. They get the inbound. The Lady Knights playing lockdown defense as the Lady Dogs nearly turn it over. And Miller there to save it. Riley Dick has it now, near side in front of Rossville's bench. She'll drive, jump shot up short. She gets her own rebound. Shot by Hubble is short. And Emmy Lee with the rebound. She'll hustle down the court. 40 seconds left to go in the third. Skylar hustling, drives. Her shot short. Bryn Bouchard with another offensive rebound. Addie Lee a three. Yes! Addie Lee gets her 3 bucket to go. A 10-point deficit now. The Lady Knights trying to claw back in this one. 49-39 your score. 17 seconds left to go in the third. And Rossville will hold it for the last shot of the third. Addie Lee trying to get an answer as Coach Derek Dick calls a timeout. Wanting to get something drawn up, calls a full timeout, and we'll be back with more. This game brought to you by the Kirsten Day Homefront Real Estate Group.
Looking to buy or sell your home? Make your next move with someone who knows the market, knows the community, and puts you first. Kirsten Day with Homefront Real Estate Group. Whether you're upsizing, downsizing, or searching for that perfect first home, Kirsten brings local expertise, strong communication, and a client-first approach that makes the process smooth and stress-free. Call Kirsten Day at Homefront Real Estate Group today, your trusted partner in finding the place you'll love to call home. Homefront Real Estate Group. Unlock your happy.
APAC Kansas Incorporated has been building the heartland from the ground up for over a century. From the supply of aggregate materials, hot mix asphalt, and concrete to the construction of roads and bridges, we do it all. You've seen our trucks, and now we want to hire you. APAC in Salina is growing, and we are hiring for all positions. From truck drivers to mechanics, general laborers, and construction, APAC has your next career. For more details, visit the job links page at salinapost.com. Great pay and benefits, APAC is an equal opportunity employer.
Welcome back into the Kirsten Day broadcasting booth. 10.3 seconds left to go in the third. The Lady Knights down by 17 at one time have clawed back and only down by 10. 49-39 your score. As Rossville gets the inbound, gets the ball deflected into the backcourt, and they'll bring it back across. Sanders kicks it down to Burdick. Burdick, the shot short. And the shot doesn't go. No score for the Lady Dogs as the end of the third quarter has concluded. 49-39 your score. We'll be back with fourth quarter action on Salina Post, brought to you by the Kirsten Day Homefront Real Estate Group.
The Bennington State Bank proudly supports local sports and wants each student to know that their hard work and talent is noticed and appreciated. At Bennington State Bank, they care about local communities and are committed to fostering long-term relationships through the delivery of excellent customer service, integrity, and fairness. From helping local businesses to supporting community youth and nonprofits to helping you purchase your dream home or invest in your future, Bennington State Bank is here to help. Give them a call to experience exceptional banking with hometown service. Bennington State Bank, your trusted hometown bank. Member FDIC.
Winter travel can be treacherous if your tires are worn out. Stay safe with an inspection at Commercial Tire Company. Cold weather also drops the inflation in your tires. Get them checked today to avoid losing grip or damaging your tires. Commercial Tire will help keep you safe. For repairs that aren't tire related, our automotive and diesel mechanics will fix it right the first time. Commercial Tire Centers, West Crawford and North 9th, Salina.
Commercial Tire Centers, where service is everything.
Yeah, at the start of the fourth quarter, Lady Knights down by 10, 49-39. I'm Noah Helgett. Trey Tolley behind the camera bringing you the live stream on Salina Post. This one brought to you by the Kirsten Day Homefront Real Estate Group. And as the Lady Knights turn it over, they are opening possession of the fourth quarter. Burdick in transition, and Burdick will get the score to go. Nora Burdick now has 9. Addie Lee, a deep three. Her shot's up and off. Emmy saves it, though. Eden Sharpton gets the rebound. Eden trying to feed it back out to Emmy, and a foul was called. That foul called on Maggie Sanders, her third. Nicole will throw it in for the Lady Knights. Kicks it right to Sharpton. Sharpton, turnaround shot, rolls in. Eden Sharpton with 13. What a shot by her. Riley Dick with it for the Lady Dogs. Hubble kicks it to Sanders. Around the horn to Miller. Bristol Miller will drive, kicks it to Maggie Sanders. Maggie will drive, stuck under the basket, and she's called with a walk. Picks up both feet and gets a turnover in the fourth quarter. 10-point lead Lady Dogs have on the Lady Knights. 51-41 is your score. Nicole Richards has it at the free throw line. Her shot will go in, bounces off the glass and rolls in. Nicole now with 6. Clawing back at the deficit. Down 17 at one point. Lady Dogs in transition. Burdick on both knees, gets it back out though. Bristol Miller, top of the key. She'll drive, kicks it to Sanders. Sanders around the horn to Burdick. Burdick to 3, bounces off. Addie Lee with the rebound. Ends up on the ground battling for it. A whistle and a jump ball called. The ball sticking with the Lady Bulldogs. 6:22 left to go in the game. The Lady Knights down by 8, 51-43. Sanders will throw it in for the Lady Bulldogs. Riley Dick has it, deep 3. Her shot is on the way and rattles in. Riley now with 18. Riley Dick coming off a career night against Bishop Ward. She had 39 in that one. Hustling down the court. They make a mistake. The Lady Knights take over. Another turnover on the Lady Bulldogs. Addie Lee has it for the Lady Knights. Emmy Lee has it. Skylar Douglas down to Sharpton, baseline, back to Richards. Richards shot from the free throw line, is off. And Bristol Miller in transition for the Lady Dogs shoots. It's off. A whistle and a charge called on Bristol Miller. Drove through the defender, and she picks up her 3rd under the basket. Offensive foul with 5:42 left to go. Your score, 54-43. Addie Lee crosses the midline. Top of the key, 3-point shot on the way, rattles off. Rossville with the rebound. Riley Dick will take it down the court. Kicks it to Hubble. Hubble feeds it around to Miller. Miller stuck with it. Riley Dick has it, nearly losing it, gets it back. Hubble around the horn to Sanders. 14 seconds on the shot clock. Hubble has it. Throwing it to Burdick. Nicole Richards intercepts it. Runs down. Nice fast break. Turnover and score. Nicole Richards scores off a Bulldogs turnover. The score now 54-45. 5 minutes left to go. A full timeout called by Coach Carl Hines. And we'll take a full timeout with you here on the Salina Post Sports Network, brought to you by the Kirsten Day Agency.
Whether on the field, court, or in the operating room, experience matters. A coach loves an experienced team just like a patient values an experienced doctor. Salina Ortho has ABOS board-certified physicians with over 40 years of orthopedic service. If you need help staying active or just want to discuss options regarding the newest techniques and services and specialties that Salina Ortho provides, see one of our trusted physicians or visit salinaortho.com. Salina Ortho, your voice, your choice, past, present, and future.
Ready to take your nursing career to the next level? Memorial Health System in Abilene is hiring full-time registered nurses for their hospital emergency department, and they've got the perks to match. Sign-on bonuses, shift and weekend differentials, a child care stipend, and tuition reimbursement to keep you moving forward. Bring your skills where they'll make the biggest impact, right here in Abilene. Apply today at srhc.com. That's srhc.com to apply for this opening at Memorial Health System in Abilene, taking care of you so you can take care of others.
Welcome back into the Kirsten Day Homefront Real Estate Group broadcasting booth. I'm Noah Helgett. Trey Tolley behind the camera as Bristol Miller for the Lady Bulldogs called with a travel at midcourt, and the Lady Knights will take over and try to capitalize with 4:54 left to go. 54-45 the score. Addie Lee kicks it back out to Skylar. Skylar back around the horn. Addie Lee kicks it around the horn to Emmy. Emmy, top of the key. Gives it to Sharpton at the baseline. Skylar cannot get the ball and rolls back into the backcourt and rolls out. Last touch by the Lady Knights. A turnover on the Lady Knights. The Lady Dogs will take over. 4.5 left to go in the fourth. Up by 9 they are. Burdick gets the inbound. She'll drive. Rattles off, gets her own rebound. Shot goes back up, rolls out, and she'll go to the line to shoot 2 free throws. A missed opportunity by the Lady Knights. That foul was on Nicole Richards, her third.
Nicole Richards, her second, team first. Shooting 2 for the Bulldogs. Number 22, Nora Burdick.
Burdick, her first free throw is up and good. Nora, a 6-foot junior, averaging 25 points and 10 rebounds per game. Her second is up, rattles in. Nora now with 10. Addie Lee has it for the Lady Knights, top of the key. She'll take it right side, she'll drive. Shot blocked by Nora Burdick. Burdick will take it down the court for the Lady Dogs. Kicks it to Riley Dick. She'll bring it back out, organize a play, get it called, and throws it on off to Maggie Sanders. Bunk has it. Stuck with it. She'll feed it to Sanders. Burdick has it, near side corner. Trying to find it, Bristol Miller down low, but she'll kick it to Bunk from the free throw line. Her shot airballed, and the Lady Knights will take over with 3:54 left to go. Down by 11, 56-45. Addie Lee has it top of the key. She'll find her sister, Emmy. Lee, open three, it's on the way, it's off. And rebounded by Maggie Sanders. The Lady Bulldogs will take over with just over 3.5 minutes left to go. Burdick has it, kicks it around the horn to Miller. Miller a three, it's good. Bristol Miller with 16. And Coach Derek Dick wants a timeout, leading by 14, 59-45, a full timeout, and we'll keep it here to thank some of our sponsors. Copyco, online team shops open and closed, but at Copyco, you can get in the game with Sacred Heart gear all year long with t-shirts, hoodies, hats, and so much more, from football and basketball to cheer and debate. They can custom make anything so you can support your favorite student athlete no matter what team they play for. Copyco, serving Salina since 1991. Messenger Total Promotions, the official apparel provider for the Salina sports team, is Messenger Total Promotions. See them in downtown Salina for local high school swag like hoodies, t-shirts, hats, and more. They can custom make anything and also have school items for your car. Messenger Total Promotions in Salina, Minneapolis, and Junction City. Salina Regional Health Center is hiring. See all their open positions and start your new career today with Salina Regional by visiting srhs.com. 3:25 left to go in the ball game. The Lady Knights find themselves down 14, 59-45. We'll see what Coach Carl Hines drew up during that timeout to see if the Lady Knights get a spark lit with the just moments left in the game. Running out of time, just over 3 minutes. Addie Lee, though, she'll drive, kicks it back out to Skylar. Skylar around the horn to Emmy Lee. Emmy, she'll drive, stuck right in front of Burdick. Skylar a three, bounces off. Rebound being battled for. And they say the ball touched the top. And so the Lady Dogs will take over with just 3 minutes left. Sanders will take it down the court for the Lady Bulldogs. Emmy Lee trying to steal it away from Riley Dick. She brings it across the court to Hubble. Round the horn to Burdick. Sanders back to Burdick. Burdick, she'll drive. Stuck, kicks it back out to Sanders. 2:45 left to go. Lady Knights, no score, still down by 14. Hubble has it, stuck with it. 5 seconds called. Stuck with it, and the Lady Bulldogs turn it over. We'll see if the Lady Knights have something to answer as Bryn Bouchard checks back in for the Lady Knights. 2:35 left to go in the ball game. The Lady Knights still down 14, 59-45. Addie Lee has it, crosses the midline. She'll kick it to Emmy. Emmy baseline. She'll shoot. It rattles in. Emmy Lee scores. She now has 11. Burdick has it for the Lady Dogs. She'll kick it off to Sanders. Hubble has it near side corner. She'll drive. Kicks it back out. Dick has it for the Lady Dogs. A foul called on the Lady Knights. Emmy Lee picking up her third. Sanders will throw it in for the Lady Bulldogs. Burdick gets it. Looking to get rid of it. No, she'll drive. Stuck baseline. Kicks it back across the court to Hubble. Hubble, she'll drive. Jumper is good. Shaylee Hubble scores for the first time in the second half. Addie Lee kicks it to Emmy. Emmy a three. It's on the way. It's good. Emmy Lee with her third pointer of the game. Lady Knights find themselves down 11. Minute and a half left to go. Riley Dick has it for the Lady Dogs. She'll kick it to Bristol Miller. Her 3 points on the way. It's off. Bryn Bouchard with the rebound. And Hubble and Bouchard fighting for it. A jump ball called. The possession arrow going with the Lady Knights. 1:26 left to go in the fourth. The Lady Knights find themselves down 11, 61-50. Addie Lee has it. She'll kick it to Skylar. Skylar back to Addie Lee. Addie hustles, drives, kicks it over to Emmy. Emmy another three. It's on the way. It's off. And she ends up on the ground being fouled by Maggie Sanders. Maggie picking up her fourth, sending Emmy Lee to the line to shoot three.
Foul against the Bulldogs. Number 13, Maggie Sanders, her fourth, team third. Shooting three for the Knights. Number 20, Emmy Lee.
Emmy, a freshman for Coach Carl Hines. Her first free throw is up and good. Emmy Lee, a perfect 7 for 7 from the charity stripe this season so far. 4 games into it. Emmy, her second, is up and rattles in as well. She'll get one more opportunity at the free throw line. It's up. It rattles in too. Nice three-point opportunity for Emmy. A 30-second timeout called by Coach Carl Hines. Rossville checking back in. Sawyer Bunk as well as Bristol Miller into the game with 1:16 left to go. The Lady Knights down by 8, 61-53. They led some of the first half, lost it down by 17, found themselves back in towards 10, and it's been around 10-point the deficit most of this second half as we find ourselves down just by 8 with 1:16 left to go. Coach Carl Hines getting something drawn up with 1:16 left to go. Keeping all the shooters in. Addie and Emmy Lee, Nicole Richards, Bryn Bouchard, as well as Skylar Douglas, all in the game for the Lady Knights. The Lady Bulldogs have Burdick in, Miller, Dick, Bunk, as well as Sanders. Sanders will throw it in for the Lady Dogs. She'll kick it into Burdick. Burdick has it, hustling down the court, kicks it to Sanders. They get it past midcourt. Bunk has it for the Lady Dogs. Kicks it to Miller. Riley Dick has it. Top of the key. Fighting, battling for it, and a foul called A reach-in foul called on Emmy Lee. That's her 4th. Emmy has 4 fouls with 17 points. Nice game Emmy has had. Burdick, her shot is no good. And a foul called underneath the basket, shooting foul. Burdick will go to the line to shoot 2 as Nicole Richards picks up her 4th with 55 seconds left to go in this one. Nora Burdick shooting 2. The 6-foot junior, her first shot is up and good. She'll get one more opportunity. It's up, it's on the way, and it's good. 4 for 4 from the charity stripe in the 4th quarter. Burdick is. Addie Lee, she'll drive down into the lane. Her shot's off. And Burdick will get the offensive board. And 45 seconds ticking. As Rossville and Sacred Heart battling for that rebound. And a foul called on Addie Lee, picking up her 4th. 5 fouls on Sacred Heart, sending Riley Dick to the line to shoot 2 free throws. Riley with 18 in this one. Riley, a 5'6" senior, averaging 24.5 points per game for Coach Derek Dick. Riley, her first is up and rattles out. She'll get one more opportunity to make this an 11-point game. (63-53) your score. 45 seconds left in this one. Riley Dick, her second free throw is up and good. Addie Lee hustles across midcourt. Takes it far side, corner. She'll drive baseline. Reverse layup is good. Addie Lee scores. Riley Dick has it. Shot clock is off. 30 seconds left to go in the game. She'll cross midcourt. 64-55 your score. Pirine has it. She'll kick it off to Dick. Sacred Heart gets this steal, and a foul called on Pirine for Rossville. That's Pirine's second. Sacred Heart will take over with 15 seconds left. And Rossville will take game 2 of this Irish Classic. Skylar has it top of the key. She'll go ahead and drive. She'll shoot. It'll rattle in. Skylar scores, and she has 6. As time expires, Lady Knights drop this one 64-57. We'll take a timeout and be back with final game wrap-up brought to you by the Kirsten Day Homefront Real Estate Group.
At Vernon Jewelers, we believe jewelry is more than just an accessory. It's an expression of who you are. It's also a piece of your life that can be passed down through the generations. That's why our expert team is here to listen, understand, and help you find that piece that speaks to your story. We're not just your local jeweler. We're your neighbors, your friends, and your partners in celebrating life's precious moments. Vernon Jewelers in downtown Salina. In our 141st year, we are not old. We're just really good at what we do.
Into the end zone. It's a Sacred Heart touchdown. Listen up, Knights fans. Copy Co. is your home for all the gear you need to show off your Sacred Heart pride this school year. In addition to what you'll find on the racks, Copy Co. also offers custom printing so you can support any student athlete in any activity from football and basketball to choir and debate. From t-shirts and hats to hoodies and so much more, your home for Sacred Heart gear is Copy Co. in Salina, located at 2346 Planet Avenue.
Welcome back into the Kirsten Day Homefront Real Estate Group. Looking to buy or sell your home? Make your next move with someone who knows the market, knows the community, and puts you first. Kirsten Day with Homefront Real Estate Group. Whether you're upsizing, downsizing, or searching for that perfect first home, Kirsten will bring local expertise, strong communication, and a client-first approach that makes the process smooth and stress-free. Call Kirsten Day at Homefront Real Estate Group today, your trusted partner in finding the place you'll love to call home. Homefront Real Estate Group, unlock your happy. The Lady Knights drop Game 2 of the Irish Classic 64-57. The Lady Knights being led in scoring by Emmy Lee, the freshman. She finished with 17. Eden Sharpton finished with 13. Addie finished with 9. Nicole Richards finished with 8. Skylar Douglas finished with 6. And Bryn Bouchard with 4. The Lady Knights shot nearly perfect from the free throw line, only missing 2 tonight, committing unofficially 9 turnovers compared to the 6 turnovers by Rossville. Rossville winning this one 64-57. The Lady Bulldogs led in scoring by Riley Dick, the senior. She finished with 19. Bristol Miller finished with 16. Nora Burdick, the senior, finished with 13. Maggie Sanders finished with 9. And rounding out the scoring, Kenna Pirine with 2. The Lady Knights dropping their second one in the Irish Classic, 64-57, the final. We'll take a short break. Be sure to tune in halftime of the boys' game to hear coach remarks from Coach Carl Hines. We'll take a short break and be back with boys' action next on the Kirsten Day Homefront Real Estate Group.
Opening our doors in 1999, Salina Surgical Hospital is now 20 years strong. From inpatient stays to outpatient procedures, Salina Surgical Hospital specializes in excellence in surgical services and digestive health care. It is the depth of experience and the abilities of the physicians and nurses at Salina Surgical Hospital that make it the ideal place for high-tech and high-touch to unite. Salina Surgical Hospital is proud to be partially physician-owned, serving Salina and its surrounding communities for 20 years.
The Bennington State Bank proudly supports local sports and wants each student to know that their hard work and talent is noticed and appreciated. At Bennington State Bank, they care about local communities and are committed to fostering long-term relationships through the delivery of excellent customer service, integrity, and fairness. From helping local businesses to supporting community youth and nonprofits to helping you purchase your dream home or invest in your future, Bennington State Bank is here to help. Give them a call to experience exceptional banking with hometown service. Bennington State Bank, your trusted hometown bank. Member FDIC.
Winter travel can be treacherous if your tires are worn out. Stay safe with an inspection at Commercial Tire Company. Cold weather also drops the inflation in your tires. Get them checked today to avoid losing grip or damaging your tires. Commercial Tire will help keep you safe. For repairs that aren't tire related, our automotive and diesel mechanics will fix it right the first time. Commercial Tire Centers, West Crawford and North 9th, Salina.
Commercial Tire Centers, where service is everything.
Congratulations, you're having a little girl.
At that moment, everything changed. Our hopes and dreams for ourselves were instantly replaced by our hopes and dreams for her. We got life insurance policies from Shelter Insurance, so that regardless of what life throws at us, we'll still be able to provide the world to her.
Shelter Life Insurance Company, Columbia, Missouri.
Hey Salina, come see us at the Kelly Kitchener Agency near the intersection of Cloud and Ohio. We want to be your Salina, Kansas insurance agent.
Whether on the field, court, or in the operating room, experience matters. A coach loves an experienced team just like a patient values an experienced doctor. Salina Ortho has ABOS board-certified physicians with over 40 years of orthopedic service. If you need help staying active or just want to discuss options regarding the newest techniques and services and specialties that Salina Ortho provides, see one of our trusted physicians or visit salinaortho.com. Salina Ortho, your voice, your choice, past, present, and future.
The hours of drills, the pre-dawn workouts, the hundreds of laps. It takes hard work, passion, and drive to do what you love. When you're sidelined by injury, Salina Regional Sports Medicine is just as committed and works just as hard to get you back in the game. Salina Regional Sports Medicine, 785-452-7366. SalinaRegionalSportsMedicine.com.
Insurance is something we all need in our business, home, car, and life. But do you really understand what's covered? And most importantly, what you are paying for? Hi, this is Rob Carlson in the Salina office of Smart Insurance. Change is good, especially if you haven't looked at your insurance policy lately. I can help you understand what you need and where the gaps are in your coverage. We provide free quotes and take pride in looking out for you. Smart Insurance, with locations in Salina, Abilene, and Harrington. Give us a call today.
APAC Kansas Incorporated has been building the heartland from the ground up for over a century. From the supply of aggregate materials, hot mix asphalt, and concrete to the construction of roads and bridges, we do it all. You've seen our trucks, and now we want to hire you. APAC in Salina is growing, and we are hiring for all positions. From truck drivers to mechanics, general laborers, and construction, APAC has your next career. For more details, visit the job links page at salinapost.com. Great pay and benefits, APAC is an equal opportunity employer.
4 walls and a roof can make a house, but a home, that's where life happens. First steps, backyard birthdays, morning coffee, sunsets on the porch. Home isn't something you buy, it's something you feel. And when it's right, you just know. For 22 years, Dan Goebel has helped people in Salina find that feeling. And now he's here to help you. Your home is out there. Dan Goebel knows the way. Call 785-819-1904 or visit Salina Homes to find your way home.
When the time comes to honor a life, Hire Scott Mortuary in Salina is here with care, compassion, and guidance every step of the way. Celebrate memories, cherish family, and find comfort in tradition. Hire Scott Mortuary, celebrating life, embracing legacy.
Lily Pad Septic, this is Callie, where we can get you a flush in a rush. How can we help you flush today?
Oh, it smells like something died out by my septic tank. It's bad.
Oh no, I know that smell you're talking about. Cole!
I smelt it from here.
Flush! The freakishly fast rock!
I'll follow the funk. It's not a dead animal, sir. It's your septic tank venting gases. Oof. She's full, real full.
That's the smell.
I've got to get back and tell Callie. Callie, he needs a pump out, quick.
Already got a pump truck rolling.
If you need a flush in a rush, call Lily Pad Septic.
We guarantee to inspect your septic issues within 24 hours.
Or you get a free septic tank pump out worth $399.
Lily Pad Septic.
We'll be there in a splash.
Callie, quick, kiss me. That stink stuck to my skin.
I don't know if I can.
Oh, good. I can smell other things again.
Close your eyes. Now, imagine yourself cheering from the bleachers at Salina South. Feel the pride of donning the colors of Salina Central. Picture the spirit of being part of the Sacred Heart community, or the camaraderie at Southeast of Saline. Envision the thrill of supporting El Saline or Bennington. Visualize the unity in rallying for Minneapolis High. Now, open your eyes and see yourself in team apparel from Messenger Total Promotions. Visit them in person in downtown Salina.
At Maori Women's Clinic, we're here for women and what matters most to them. From understanding your monthly cycles to growing a family or navigating menopause and everything in between. Our experienced team of OBGYNs include Drs. Prendergast, Morgan, Ablard, Rosh, and Jones. Maori Women's Clinic is located in Salina, and we invite you to come experience a team that values expertise, care, and compassion, because you matter more at Maori.
Sage is your go-to source for industrial strength cleaning products, ice melt, floor equipment, paper, asphalt, and just about everything in between. Whether you're a maintenance supervisor, a small business, or just wanting your home to look amazing, stop by 732 North 9th Street in Salina, where we will be happy to assist you. You can also visit us at sageselects.com or call us at 309-1919. Sage Products, the right call every time.
Ready to take your nursing career to the next level? Memorial Health System in Abilene is hiring full-time registered nurses for their hospital emergency department, and they've got the perks to match. Sign-on bonuses, shift and weekend differentials, a child care stipend, and tuition reimbursement to keep you moving forward. Bring your skills where they'll make the biggest impact, right here in Abilene. Apply today at srhc.com. That's srhc.com to apply for this opening at Memorial Health System in Abilene, taking care of you so you can take care of others.
At Vernon Jewelers, we believe jewelry is more than just an accessory. It's an expression of who you are. It's also a piece of your life that can be passed down through the generations. That's why our expert team is here to listen, understand, and help you find that piece that speaks to your story. We're not just your local jeweler. We're your neighbors, your friends, and your partners in celebrating life's precious moments. Vernon Jewelers in downtown Salina. In our 141st year, we are not old. We're just really good at what we do.
Into the end zone. It's a Sacred Heart touchdown. Listen up, Knights fans. Copy Co. is your home for all the gear you need to show off your Sacred Heart pride this school year. In addition to what you'll find on the racks, Copy Co. also offers custom printing so you can support any student athlete in any activity from football and basketball to choir and debate. From t-shirts and hats to hoodies and so much more, your home for Sacred Heart gear is Copy Co. in Salina, located at 2346 Planet Avenue.
Looking to buy or sell your home? Make your next move with someone who knows the market, knows the community, and puts you first. Kirsten Day with Homefront Real Estate Group. Whether you're upsizing, downsizing, or searching for that perfect first home, Kirsten brings local expertise, strong communication, and a client-first approach that makes the process smooth and stress-free. Call Kirsten Day at Homefront Real Estate Group today, your trusted partner in finding the place you'll love to call home. Homefront Real Estate Group. Unlock your happy.
At this special time of year, Memorial Health System would like to express our sincere appreciation for your business. Thank you for giving us the opportunity to do what we love, serve wonderful people like you. The staffs of Memorial Hospital, Heartland Healthcare Clinic, Home Health and Hospice of Dickinson County, Impact Sports and Fitness, Village Manor, Frontier Estates, and Salina Regional Outreach Clinic want to wish you a safe, happy, and healthy holiday season. Follow Memorial Health System on Facebook and Instagram, and visit mhsks.org. Season's greetings from Memorial Health System of Abilene, caring for you.
At Smoky Valley Ag Services, we know your farm isn't just acres, it's a livelihood. That's why Smoky Valley Ag offers Pioneer brand seed, dependable crop protection technology, agronomic insights, and personal service you can count on. When you buy local, you get more than just products. You get a partner in the field all season long. Your growing season starts with Smoky Valley Ag Services.
Four walls and a roof can make a house, but a home, that's where life happens. First steps, backyard birthdays, morning coffee, sunsets on the porch. Home isn't something you buy, it's something you feel. And when it's right, you just know. For 22 years, Dan Goebel has helped people in Salina find that feeling. And now, he's here to help you. Your home is out there. Dan Goebel knows the way. Call 785-819-1904 or visit Salina Homes to find your way home.
Welcome back into the Kirsten Day Homefront Real Estate Group. I'm Noah Helgett. Trey Atoli behind the camera bringing you the live stream that you're watching on Salina Post. The Knights looking to stay undefeated on the season as they play the Rossville Bulldogs here in Chapman as we open up the second game of the Irish Classic tonight. The Knights taking a huge one from Chapman Tuesday night, 64-23, in a game where everything was clicking in the first half for the Knights, and it was all Sacred Heart after that. Well, the Bulldogs 1-1 on the season, losing their opening game to Opie 58-34 and beating Bishop Ward 68-47. Rossville being coached by Brandon McDonald. We'll go over the starting lineups just before National Anthem. Coach McDonald will start a 5'6" senior in Jacoby McDonald, a 5'10" senior in Jack Donovan. Jack Donovan passing the 1,000-point career mark against Bishop Ward Tuesday night. A 5'11" junior in Cale Horgan. The big tall guy down low, a 6'5" sophomore in Cameron Miller. And rounding out the starting lineups for Coach McDonald's Bulldogs, a 5'10" senior in Landon Lewis. We'll take a break and be back with the Knights starting lineups after this, presented to you by Kirsten Day at Home Real Estate Group.
Opening our doors in 1999, Salina Surgical Hospital is now 20 years strong. From inpatient stays to outpatient procedures, Salina Surgical Hospital specializes in excellence in surgical services and digestive health care. It is the depth of experience and the abilities of the physicians and nurses at Salina Surgical Hospital that make it the ideal place for high-tech and high-touch to unite. Salina Surgical Hospital is proud to be partially physician-owned, serving Salina and its surrounding communities for 20 years.
The Bennington State Bank proudly supports local sports and wants each student to know that their hard work and talent is noticed and appreciated. At Bennington State Bank, they care about local communities and are committed to fostering long-term relationships through the delivery of excellent customer service, integrity, and fairness. From helping local businesses to supporting community youth and nonprofits to helping you purchase your dream home or invest in your future, Bennington State Bank is here to help. Give them a call to experience exceptional banking with hometown service. Bennington State Bank, your trusted hometown bank. Member FDIC.
Winter travel can be treacherous if your tires are worn out. Stay safe with an inspection at Commercial Tire Company. Cold weather also drops the inflation in your tires. Get them checked today to avoid losing grip or damaging your tires. Commercial Tire will help keep you safe. For repairs that aren't tire related, our automotive and diesel mechanics will fix it right the first time. Commercial Tire Centers, West Crawford and North 9th, Salina.
Commercial Tire Centers, where service is everything.
Congratulations, you're having a little girl.
At that moment, everything changed. Our hopes and dreams for ourselves were instantly replaced by our hopes and dreams for her. We got life insurance policies from Shelter Insurance, so that regardless of what life throws at us, we'll still be able to provide the world to her.
Shelter Life Insurance Company, Columbia, Missouri.
Hey Salina, come see us at the Kelly Kitchener Agency near the intersection of Cloud and Ohio. We want to be your Salina, Kansas insurance agent.
Welcome back into the Kirsten Day Homefront Real Estate Group. Looking to buy or sell your home? Make your next move with someone who knows the market, knows the community, and puts you first. Kirsten Day with Homefront Real Estate Group. Whether you're upsizing, downsizing, or searching for that perfect home, Kirsten brings local expertise, strong communication, and a client-first approach that makes the process smooth and stress-free. Call Kirsten Day at Homefront Real Estate Group today, your trusted partner in finding the place you'll love to call home. Homefront Real Estate Group, unlock your happy. I'm Noah Helgett. Trey Tolley behind the camera bringing you the live stream. The Knights 3-0 on the season, looking to stay perfect as they take on the 1-1 Bulldogs. Coach Brian Gormley in his 15th season, he'll start a junior, 6'1 junior in Noah Hines, averaging 14 points a game. A 5'8 senior in Luke Colin, averaging 11 points a game. Will Tuttle, a 6'4 senior, averaging 21.5 points per game. Dominic Matucci, a 5'9 junior, averaging 9.5 points a game. And rounding out your starting lineups for the Sacred Heart Knights, a 5'9 junior in Maddox Wells. The Knights winning 64-23 Tuesday night in a blistering blowout against Chapman in the opening game of the Irish Classic, as Will Tuttle and Cameron Miller will meet at the logo to jump and get tonight's ball game started. A number 4 and number 8 ranked teams in the state taking on here in Chapman. Rossville, a team playing in state football, turning around and playing that following Tuesday. Crazy turnaround for them. Jack Dawson just eclipsing 1,000 points last game as Rossville wins the opening tip, hustling around the corner. McDonald has it. He'll drive, kicking it back out. Donovan has it, top of the key. He'll shoot a three-pointer, and he'll send it home. Jack Donovan scores for the first time tonight. Hines has it for the Knights. He'll hand it off to Wells, over to Matucci. Matucci in the paint, kicks it back at the Hines. Hines a three, off. And last touched by Luke Cullen. The ball will go back to the Bulldogs with 7:19 left to go here in the first quarter. 3-0 your score. Jack Donovan hustling down the court. McDonald has it, calling out the play. Looking and scanning, trying to find Horgan. Horgan has it. Back to Miller. McDonald thinks about the three. Donovan, another three. Rattles off. Rebound battled for and won by Rossville. McDonald has it back. He'll drive, he'll shoot. It's short, gets his own rebound. Ball rolling. And last touched by the Bulldogs. It'll go back to the Knights. Minute 12 gone by in the game. 3-0 your score. No score for the Knights. Maddox Wells will take it across the center line. Wells being guarded by Lewis. Wells hands it off to Hines. Hines hustling, and he gets fouled by Cameron Miller. Miller picking up his first personal. That's the first team. That's a 6:38 mark in the first. Will Tuttle throwing it in for the Knights. Slaps the ball, scans, throws it into the backcourt to Maddox Wells. Wells gets it across, kicks it back to Tuttle, hands it back off to Wells. Wells to Cullen. Cullen a three. It's on the way, and that's good. Will Tuttle to Luke Cullen, and Luke Cullen answers for the Knights. 3-3 your score. Lewis drives for the Bulldogs. It'll go, and he's fouled. Count the basket, and he's going to the line to shoot a free throw. Landon Lewis, a 5'10 senior. That foul on Will Tuttle. That's Tuttle's first. Landon Lewis shooting one. It's up, and it's in. Landon Lewis with three now. 6-3 your score. The Bulldogs leading. Wells kicks it to Hines. Miller's there to intercept it. Miller trying to give it to Lewis, but Wells is there to intercept it. A turnover on both teams. Back-to-back possessions. Maddox Wells takes it right side. He'll hand it off to Hines. Hines bringing it back around the near side. Gives it off to Matucci. Wells has it. Hines a threat from the three-point line. Finding Tuttle, forcing it down low. Nobody there, and Lewis gets it for the Bulldogs. McDonald gets the shot. It's short. Miller there to answer. Cameron Miller scores for the Bulldogs. It's 8-3. The Knights down by 5. Hines kicks it to Matucci. Matucci gets the ball poked away. Last touched by the Bulldogs. Kick ball violation, he called. Ben Disberger checking in for the Knights. 5:28 left to go in the first. Dom Matucci taking a seat. Luke Cullen to throw it in for the Knights. Gives it off to Tuttle. Tuttle moves it back around the corner to Wells. Tuttle, a deep three. It's on the way. It's short. Horgan gets the board. Lewis has it. Lewis will drive. He'll kick it back out to McDonald. McDonald will drive. It's up, and it's good. Jacoby McDonald scores for the Bulldogs. Maddox Wells will take it down for the Knights. 10-3 your score. Bulldogs leading by 7. Wells stuck, double team, trying to get it away. He does. Hines trying to force it down to Disberger. Gets it back though. Tuttle, he'll drive baseline, kicks it back out to Cullen. Cullen a three, short. Cameron Miller gets the rebound. Cameron Miller hustling down the court. He'll drive, stutter step, jumps. His layup will go. Cameron Miller scores coast to coast. And a timeout called by Coach Brian Gormley as the Knights find themselves down by 9, 12-3. 4.5 minutes left to go in the first. A 30-second timeout. And we'll keep it here to thank some of our sponsors. Astra Bank knows the challenges you face on the farm. They are committed to providing specialized ag lending and dependable financial solutions to help your farm and ranch thrive. Visit a branch in Abilene or Chapman or online. Astra Bank member FDIC. Smoky Valley Ag Services, an independent ag retailer, pioneer sales rep, committed to delivering trusted advice, high-yield potential products, the right crop protection technology, and agronomic insights you can use to achieve the goals for your growing operation. 12-3 your score, 4:31 left in the first quarter. The Knights down by 9. Luke Cullen, the only scorer in this one for the Knights. As Tuttle throws it in to Matucci. He'll cross the center line with it. Near side, he'll drive. Drives, shot is up, does not go. A foul was called on the floor. And that foul was called on Jack Donovan, his first personal. Dominic Matucci will throw it in for the Knights. Tuttle, a three, it's on the way. It's good, Will Tuttle. Splashes the three. Will, the 50% free three-point shooter, on the season so far. It's his 10th three-pointer this season. As Lewis kicks it back out to Miller. Miller a three, it's short. Ben Disberger with the board. Maddox Wells in transition. Crosses midcourt, back to Matucci. Matucci will drive. His shot is up. And a travel was called as he was going down into the paint. Took a few extra steps. And the Knights will turn it over again in the first quarter. 3:54 left to go in the first. The Knights down by 6, 12-6. Horgan will take it for Rossville. Donovan calling out the play. He'll throw it right to McDonald. McDonald trying to find Donovan down low. His pass nowhere near. And Rossville will turn it over for the second time tonight. Wells will cross the center line. Disberger down low, his shot short. Jacoby McDonald with the rebound, hustling down the court. Tries to get it poked away. Matucci puts a hand on it. Landon Lewis with it for Rossville. McDonald has it, he'll put up a three. It's on the way, it's short. Ben Disberger stretching out for the board. And Luke Cullen saves the day before it rolls out. Matucci in transition, stops, turnaround. And a foul called on Matucci trying to drive it down. Rossville, Jacoby McDonald gets called with the foul, his first personal. Matucci will throw it in for the Knights. Tuttle has it. Tuttle drives back down in. His shot is up and good. Will Tuttle answers off the inbound. Down as much as 9, have clawed back to 4. 12-8 the score. Matucci trying to get it stolen away. McDonald keeps it though. Lewis gets the ball and the Knights foul McDonald. Luke Cullen called with the foul, his first personal, second team. 2:48 left to go in the first. 12-8 is your score. As Hines checks in for Cullen. Lewis gets the inbound. His shot will go. Landon Lewis with another shot. He has 5. Hines, baseline, drives, puts it up. It's blocked. Landon Lewis with the board. He kicks it off to McDonald. Lewis kicks it back out. Trying to find Donovan baseline. He'll drive, he'll shoot. It's off. And a shooting foul called. Donovan will go to the line to shoot 2. Ben Disberger picks up his first personal. That's the third team on the Knights in the first quarter. Jack Donovan, a 5'10" senior, will go to the line to shoot 2. His first is up and rattles home. Luke Cullen going back to the end of the game for Will Tuttle. 2:22 left to go. Rossville leading 15-8. The senior, his second free throw is up and good as well. Hits both of those. Rossville a perfect 3 for 3 from the charity stripe. Maddox Wells has it, calling out the play. He'll kick it off to Matucci. Luke Cullen has it. Hines, he'll drive, kicks it back out to Matucci. Matucci, he'll drive, kicks it back out to Wells. Wells, the corner 3, it's on the way, it's good. Maddox Wells knocks down the third three-pointer of the ball game for the Knights. 16-11 your score, 1:55 left to go in the first. The Knights not afraid to shoot the 3 ball as Rossville turns it over. McDonald trying to feed it to Cameron Miller, and he was out of reach for that one as Rossville will turn it over for the third time in the first quarter. Noah Hines will throw it in for Maddox Wells. Just under 1:40 left in the first. Wells takes it far right side, kicks it off to Matucci. Matucci, he'll drive. His shot is short. And 6'5", Cameron Miller is there for the board. He'll take it. Kicks it to Lewis. Back out to McDonald. Dalen Dick checks in for the Rossville Bulldogs. As Rossville turns it over, Knights in transition. Wells in the paint, kicks it back out to Matucci. Colin has it. Wells a three, no. Colin jumps for the sky to get the board. Hines a three, it's off. And Jacoby McDonald is there to rip it off the glass. McDonald has it at the logo. He'll kick it off to Dick. Back to Lewis. McDonald far side. Trying to feed it down to Donovan. Maddox Wells gets it intercepted. Wells hustling down the court. His shot is good. Maddox Wells answers off the turnover by the Rossville Bulldogs. 38 seconds left to go. The Knights down by 3, 16-13. As Dominic Matucci trying to steal it away from Jacoby McDonald, and Matucci is called with the reach-in foul. That's his first personal. Checking in for the Rossville Bulldogs, Cale Horgan. Dick will inbound it for Rossville, far side of the court. Horgan gets the inbound in the backcourt, passes it across the center line. Dalen Dick, your point guard, kicks it off to Jack Donovan. Donovan, a threat shooter, not afraid to shoot it, and he is their leading scorer, surpassing 1,000 points this season. As Rossville turns it over once again, Hines in transition. Hines hustling down the court. His shot is up, good, count the basket. Noah Hines going to the line to shoot a free throw. That foul called on Cameron Miller, picking up his second. Noah Hines, a 59% free throw shooter, going to the line to make this a three-point opportunity and tie the ball game up with 12 seconds left in the first. He misses the free throw. Rossville in transition. Cameron Miller has it. He'll kick it to Donovan. 5 seconds left. Time ticking. Donovan has it. Nearly gets it poked away. Half-court shot. It's up. And it's off. And the Knights trying to claw back, down by as much as 9. They're only down by 1 at the end of the first quarter, down by 1, 16-15. We'll take a break and be back with second quarter action, brought to you by the Kirsten Day Homefront Real Estate Group.
Close your eyes. Now, imagine yourself cheering from the bleachers at Salina South. Feel the pride of donning the colors of Salina Central. Picture the spirit of being part of the Sacred Heart community, or the camaraderie at southeast of Saline. Envision the thrill of supporting El Saline or Bennington. Visualize the unity in rallying for Minneapolis High. Now, open your eyes and see yourself in team apparel from Messenger Total Promotions. Visit them in person in downtown Salina.
Congratulations, you're having a little girl.
At that moment, everything changed. Our hopes and dreams for ourselves were instantly replaced by our hopes and dreams for her. We got life insurance policies from Shelter Insurance, so that regardless of what life throws at us, we'll still be able to provide the world to her.
Shelter Life Insurance Company, Columbia, Missouri.
Hey Salina, come see us at the Kelly Kitchener Agency near the intersection of Cloud and Ohio. We want to be your Salina, Kansas insurance agent.
Welcome back into the Kirsten Day Homefront Real Estate Group broadcasting booth. I'm Noah Helgett, Trey Tolley behind the camera. The Knights will start off with the ball to start the second quarter, down by 1, 16-15. Disberger kicks it off to Matucci. Matucci, he'll drive, kicks it back to Disberger. His shot is off. And Horgan there to get the board. McDonald kicks it to Lewis, back to Horgan. Horgan looks for Donovan. Donovan, he takes it right side, stuck at the baseline. Nice little jumper is up, and he will score. Jack Donovan the first scorer in the second quarter. He has 7. As Disberger trying to kick it back to Matucci, hustling, releases the ball and turns it over for the first time in the second quarter. Getting a little rushed there. Colin checks back in for the Knights. McDonald walking the ball across the midline. He'll kick it to Horgan. Horgan back to Donovan. McDonald has it near side. Kicks it to Horgan down low. Horgan stuck with it. And a foul called on the Knights. Luke Cohen will pick up his second personal. Colton Sprague set to check in for the Knights. As Rossville, McDonald trying to kick it off to Donovan and throws it out of bounds, and the Bulldogs will turn it over. Hines will throw it in for the Knights. The Knights have not led the game so far. Hines kicks it. Sprague has it. Back to Hines. Around the corner to Wells. Wells drives it back down into the paint. Kicks it out to Sprague. Sprague will drive. Nice little jumper will go. Colton Sprague, the freshman, scores as he comes into the game. Nice shot by Colton. Miller, a 3. It's off. And the Knights let that roll out right in front of the bench. And the Knights will take over. It's 6:37 left on the clock in the second period. The Knights down by 1, 18-17. Maddox Wells will take it across the logo. He'll take it right side. Nice screen by Sprague. Sprague in the paint. Kicks it back out to Matucci. Matucci to Tuttle. Tuttle a 3. It's on the way. It's good. Will Tuttle scores. It's 20-18, and the Knights score a 3-bucket to lead for the first time tonight. 20-18, your score. The Knights will take over. Rossville turns it over on the inbound as Hines gets the shot, missed, gets his own rebound, kicks it back out to Matucci. His 3, no good. And Cameron Miller has it, and he's called with the travel underneath, losing his step. And a very, very quick 2 turnovers by the Rossville Bulldogs. The Knights will take over once again. Matucci will kick it out to Wells. Wells has it far side. He'll kick it to Hines. Hines trying to find Matucci. Matucci back out to Sprague. Sprague a 3. It's on the way. It's good. Colton Sprague, the freshman, comes in off the bench, and he has 5 in the second quarter. McDonald for Rossville. Trying to find Horgan. He turns it over. Hines has it, and Hines is called with the... Excuse me, that was Hines had the ball. Rossville trying to poke it away, and Landon Lewis picks up his first personal. Catching Rossville a little off guard in this second quarter. So much going on and so much excitement, it's messing me up. Noah Hines has it for the Knights. He'll kick it off to Matucci. Hines, a shooter. He'll drive. He'll shoot, and he'll score. Noah Hines, he has 4. 23-18 your score. 5:23 left to go in the first half. Dalen Dick kicks it off to Jack Donovan. Donovan over to Horgan. Donovan, deep 3, it's on the way. It's off. Hines with the board for the Knights. He'll kick it off to Tuttle. Tuttle a 3, it's on the way. It's off. Cale Horgan with the board for Rossville. He'll kick it off to Landon Lucas. Lewis down to Donovan. Donovan, his shot is off, and he's going to the line to shoot 2 free throws. The Knights foul him in the paint. That foul was called on Dominic Matucci, his second. Jack Donovan, a senior, go to the line to shoot 2. His first is up and good. The Knights have outscored the Bulldogs 10-3 in this second quarter. Donovan set to shoot his second free throw. It's up, it's on its way, and it's good. Jack Donovan, a perfect 4-4-4 from the charity stripe. Disberger kicks it to Sprague. Sprague, his shot is good. Colton Sprague, what a game for him. He now has 7. The freshman coming off the bench. What a performance by that young man. Miller kicks it to Horgan. Horgan a 3. It's on the way. It's good. Cale Horgan scores for the first time tonight. 27-23 your score. Just under 4.5 minutes left to go. Sprague kicks it to Tuttle. Tuttle thinks about the 3. He'll take it. He'll drive. His shot no good. Fouled going up. He'll go to the line to shoot 2 free throws. That foul was picked up by Jack Donovan. That's his second personal. Will Tuttle will go to the line to shoot 2. Will, a perfect 7 for 7 from the charity stripe. His first is on the way, and it's good. Will Tuttle answers. He now has 9. As Landon Lucas checks back in for the Rossville Bulldogs. Tuttle. His second is on the way, and it's good. Will Tuttle scores. Mason Brown checking in for the Knights in the early going of the first half. Cameron Miller to throw it in for Rossville. McDonald will take it down for Rossville. He'll cross the center line. He'll kick it off to Lewis. Lewis looking. He's scanning. He kicks it off to Miller. Miller back to McDonald. Dalen Dick, a 3. It's on the way. It's off. Board being battled for. Lewis gets the board. Tuttle with the block. They both came down with it. A jump ball called. The possession arrow sticking with the Bulldogs. 29-23 your score. 4 minutes left to go in the first half. McDonald will throw it in for Rossville. Throwing it across court to Horgan at the logo. McDonald has it for Rossville. Looking to coach, calling out the play. He does. He'll take it left side to Dick. Dick back to Miller. Dalen Dick has it far side. Thinks about the 3. No, he'll bring it back around the right side to McDonald. 12 seconds on the shot clock. Time a ticking. It's under 10. Dick has it far side. Lewis. 6 seconds on the shot clock. Dalen Dick a 3. It's up. And it's good. Dalen Dick knocks down the 3. He has the shot clock near expiring. 29-26 your score. 3:20 left to go in the first half. Noah Hines has it. He'll drive. Kicks it back out to Mason Brown. Brown to Hines. Hines, he's looking. He'll get Sprague. Top of the key. Tuttle, a deep 3. It's on the way. It rattles off. Disberger with the offensive rebound. He hustles back down into the paint. He'll shoot. Foul on Rossville. Not entirely sure if they called it a shooting foul or a foul on the floor. That foul was called on Jacoby McDonald, and it was a shooting foul. Ben Disberger will go to the line to shoot 2. His first is up and good. Ben Disberger gets his first shot to go as Jack Donovan will check back in for Rossville. Ben Mars, as well as Maddox Wells, checking in for the Knights. The refs gathering, talking something over. Disberger will have one more at the free throw line. Not sure on the confusion. Correction, okay. His original shot was made, so that means he only gets one shot. So Ben made his original shot and made his free throw. That was a 3-point opportunity there for Ben Disberger. 32-26 your score. Miller to throw it in for Rossville. McDonald calling out the play in the backcourt. Moves across the center line. He'll drive. Turnaround, jumper, it's up, it's off. Disberger goes up high for the board, kicks it to Hines. Hines hustling down the court. Hines will drive, he'll shoot. It is off. Cameron Miller for Rossville with the rebound. He's hustling coast to coast. He'll drive, loses the ball handle, and it's last touched and tipped by the Knights. Rossville will take over. Jack Donovan throws it in for Rossville. McDonald to Jack. Jack Donovan a three. It's off. Wells goes coast to coast to get the board. Ben Mars comes down with it for the Knights. Hines hustling down the court. He'll drive. Kicks it to Disberger. His shot is up and good. Ben Disberger now with 5 in the second quarter. McDonald has it for Rossville. He'll kick it to Dalen Dick. Back to Miller. Top of the key. McDonald has it. Jack Donovan now. Ooh, shot is up and good. Jack Donovan with a huge 3 bucket for Rossville. Nice move by Donovan, being guarded by Wells. Hines will drive. Hines will shoot. He'll score. Noah Hines now with 6. Dick, his 3 is off. Rebounded by Donovan. Donovan throws it back towards Wells, and it's out. Last touch by the Knights. Rossville will take over with 1:41 left to go in the first half. 36-29 is your score. Lewis gets the inbound. His shot is up. He was fouled going up. He'll go to the line to shoot 2. Foul was called on the Knights anyways. That was Maddox Wells called with the foul. It's his first personal.
15, Maddox Wells, his first team third.
Lewis, his shot is short. Landon Lewis will get one more opportunity from the charity stripe. Lewis, his free throw is on the way, and it's good. Landon Lewis now with 6. Sprague, a wide open shot. He'll drive. It'll score. Colton Sprague. A huge second quarter for that young man. McDonald has it for Rossville. 38-30 your score. Minute 20 left to go in the first half. McDonald drives baseline. Kicks it back out to Dalen Dick. Nobody there to get it, and they'll turn it over. Nobody home to get that one. 1:18 left to go. 38-30 your score, second quarter. Maddox Wells will kick it to Tuttle. Tuttle, top of the key. He'll drive. Nice shooting, and he does. What a green light lane he had as Will Tuttle drives and scores. Ben Disberger steals it away from Cameron Miller. And a travel was called on Noah Hines. Rossville will take over. A minute left to go in the second. 10-point lead, 40-30. Sacred Heart, the home team in this one. McDonald gets the inbound back. He'll drive. What a drive by him, and he'll score. Jacoby McDonald now has 4. Colton Sprague, the freshman, has it. Far side, kicks it to Disberger. Disberger back to Hines. Hines will drive. Stuck with it. And a foul called on Rossville. Hines getting fouled. That foul was called on Jacoby McDonald, his third.
Foul against Bulldogs number 0, Jacoby McDonald, his second, team third. Correction, his third.
Checking in for the Bulldogs, John Henry. John, a 6'2 junior. Wells will throw it in for the Knights. Kicks it back out to Tuttle. Back to the logo. Wells has it far side. Nice little jumper. Misses. Disberger with the board. And Rossville called with the foul as Disberger trying to take it back up. That foul was called on John Henry.
His first, team fourth.
One leaving the shot.
Disberger, his shot is up and good. A perfect 2 for 2 so far from the charity stripe. Minutes. His second is on the way. It's off. Horgan with the rebound for Rossville. 41-32 your score. 30 seconds left in the first half. Dick kicks it back to Horgan. Horgan to Donovan. Jack Donovan calling out the play for Rossville. He'll drive, kicks it back out to Dalen Dick. Over to Horgan. 16 seconds left. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Dick will drive, kicks it back out to Horgan. Horgan in the paint, turnaround. His shot is up, it's off. Last touched and rolls out on the Knights. Ben Mars checking back in for the Knights as well as Cameron Miller, a 6'5 sophomore for Rossville. John Henry taking a seat for the Bulldogs. Donovan, lob to Miller. His shot does not go. He's going to the line to shoot 2 with 2.2 left on the game clock. That foul was called on Ben Disberger. That's his second.
His second, team fourth.
Cameron Miller, a 6'5 sophomore. His free throws. First one's on the way, and it's good. Cameron Miller now has 5. Checking in for the Bulldogs, Cale Horick. Jack Donovan takes a seat for the Dogs. Miller, his second free throw is on the way. It's up, and it's off the front glass. Horgan with the rebound. His shot is up and good. Count the basket as the buzzer goes off. It's halftime. Sacred Heart leading 41-35. We'll take a short break. Be back with first half wrap-up. Brought to you by the Kirsten Day Home Agency.
APAC Kansas Incorporated has been building the heartland from the ground up for over a century. From the supply of aggregate materials, hot mix asphalt, and concrete to the construction of roads and bridges, we do it all. You've seen our trucks, and now we want to hire you. APAC in Salina is growing, and we are hiring for all positions. From truck drivers to mechanics, general laborers, and construction, APAC has your next career. For more details, visit the job links page at salinapost.com. Great pay and benefits, APAC is an equal opportunity employer.
Congratulations, you're having a little girl.
At that moment, everything changed. Our hopes and dreams for ourselves were instantly replaced by our hopes and dreams for her. We got life insurance policies from Shelter Insurance, so that regardless of what life throws at us, we'll still be able to provide the world to her.
Shelter Life Insurance Company, Columbia, Missouri.
Hey Salina, come see us at the Kelly Kitchener Agency near the intersection of Cloud and Ohio. We want to be your Salina, Kansas insurance agent.
Opening our doors in 1999, Salina Surgical Hospital is now 20 years strong. From inpatient stays to outpatient procedures, Salina Surgical Hospital specializes in excellence in surgical services and digestive health care. It is the depth of experience and the abilities of the physicians and nurses at Salina Surgical Hospital that make it the ideal place for high-tech and high-touch to unite. Salina Surgical Hospital is proud to be partially physician-owned, serving Salina and its surrounding communities for 20 years.
The Bennington State Bank proudly supports local sports and wants each student to know that their hard work and talent is noticed and appreciated. At Bennington State Bank, they care about local communities and are committed to fostering long-term relationships through the delivery of excellent customer service, integrity, and fairness. From helping local businesses to supporting community youth and nonprofits to helping you purchase your dream home or invest in your future, Bennington State Bank is here to help. Give them a call to experience exceptional banking with hometown service. Bennington State Bank, your trusted hometown bank. Member FDIC.
Winter travel can be treacherous if your tires are worn out. Stay safe with an inspection at Commercial Tire Company. Cold weather also drops the inflation in your tires. Get them checked today to avoid losing grip or damaging your tires. Commercial Tire will help keep you safe. For repairs that aren't tire related, our automotive and diesel mechanics will fix it right the first time. Commercial Tire Centers, West Crawford and North 9th, Salina.
Commercial Tire Centers, where service is everything.
Welcome back into the Kirsten Day Homefront Real Estate Group. Looking to buy or sell your home? Make your next move with someone who knows the market, knows the community, and puts you first. Kirsten Day with Homefront Real Estate Group. Call Kirsten Day at Homefront Real Estate Group today. Homefront Real Estate Group. Unlock your happy. Welcome back into the broadcasting booth. I'm Noah Helgett. Trey Tolley behind the camera. The Knights found themselves down until the second quarter, about the 6:20 mark. Their first lead of the game was 20-18, and it's been all Knights from then on. 41-35 your score. Noah Hines had 6 there in the first half. Luke Cullen finished with 3. Will Tuttle with 12. Maddox Wells with 5. Ben Disberger with 6. And Colton Sprague, the freshman coming in that second quarter, he finished with 9. We moved to Rossville. Jacoby McDonald finished with 4. Jack Donovan, their big shooter from the outside, finished with 12. Cale Horgan with 5. Cameron Miller with 5. Dalen Dick with 3. And rounding out the scoring for Rossville, Landon Lewis had 6. We'll take a short break and be back with Coach Carl Hines, the girls' coach, for a short interview before we go back to the boys' game.
Four walls and a roof can make a house, but a home, that's where life happens. First steps, backyard birthdays, morning coffee, sunsets on the porch. Home isn't something you buy, it's something you feel. And when it's right, you just know. For 22 years, Dan Goebel has helped people in Salina find that feeling. And now he's here to help you. Your home is out there. Dan Goebel knows the way. Call 785-819-1904 or visit Salina Homes to find your way home.
Welcome back into the Kirsten Day broadcasting booth. I'm Noah Helgett. Trey Tolley behind the camera. We are joined alongside Sacred Heart Lady Knights coach Carl Hines. Coach, a hard-fought one. We lose that one 64-57. But I saw the girls, down 17 at one point.
Yep.
The biggest deficit. Claw back and lose it by 7. Rossville, a phenomenal team, but you saw the girls didn't give up. They still fought as hard as they could.
Correct. I thought early on in the first quarter when they came out and tried to play man, Rossville realized that they weren't going to be able to do that with us, and I'm sure we'll see some zone now after this film goes out. But Rossville's a good team, and they shot it lights out in the second quarter. I thought, we had a great start to the game, and then we hit a lull, and we had good looks at the rim. We just couldn't get a lot of them to fall, and they hit, I think, 5 or 6 threes in a row. I think 30 had 4 in a row, and then 12 hit 1. 12's a good player. 22's a good player. And then, it was a game of runs after that. We'd go on a little 5-0 run. I think we got it back to 28-27 there, and then, at halftime it's 35-27, so. But I'm proud of our girls, we
Absolutely.
never quit.
And it was hard at Rossville. I had 9 threes down for them, just like you said. they were attacking so hard in the outside, but once they gave it out to, Riley Dick or the Hubble girl, you'd be in their face and they'd be making them like crazy. It's just the way Rossville shot, it was really hard to defend, I thought.
Yeah, I thought we did a pretty good job at times on Riley Dick, keeping her to her left, but she had a couple big shots, especially one at the end of the second quarter and then down the stretch in the fourth. And 22's a load. She cuts hard. She can handle it pretty well, and she did. She turned, and we had a help right there, and she made it over us a couple times. But yeah, my hat goes off to them. They're a good team.
And it seems like another game of the other team trying to keep it away from Emmy Lee. She could poke it away, and she had a couple steals in that game. Let's just touch on the freshman starting leading scorer tonight. She finished with 17. Yeah. Just the way she's playing here in the early going of this season, right. And a freshman.
She's phenomenal. And as a young player like that, you've got to come in and play defense. And she is as quick as we've got right now. She guards the ball. I think, the gal, 24, out of Chapman, had 9 turnovers. And she picked her clean a couple times. And she's going to get the best ball handler night in and night out for us. But she is phenomenal. She is quick. And she can score it. She's going to be a great point guard. Her sister shoots it well. Addie does some things. She's more of a run the show, but Emmy gets out in transition and makes all the right decisions as a young girl.
And a quick turnaround tomorrow, 10:30, take on Bishop Ward. What's the message to the girls tomorrow right away, 10:30 in the morning? It's go time here in Chapman.
Yeah, we're going to get up, watch a little bit of film, and then we'll get back down here and play that game. Obviously, we want to come out of this thing with the W and get out of it at 3-2 and understand that it's December and we played some really good competition, which is going to bode well for us in the future. So we're going to come and we're going to play hard and we're not, we're going to do the things that we try and do and do them well.
The Knights look back to bounce back in the win column, try to move to 3-2 tomorrow against Bishop Ward as they drop tonight's 64-57. Coach, thanks for joining me. Good luck tomorrow.
You bet. Thank you.
With that, we'll take a short break and be back with second half action for the boys game.
Four walls and a roof can make a house, but a home, that's where life happens. First steps, backyard birthdays, morning coffee, sunsets on the porch. Home isn't something you buy, it's something you feel. And when it's right, you just know. For 22 years, Dan Goebel has helped people in Salina find that feeling. And now he's here to help you. Your home is out there. Dan Goebel knows the way. Call 785-819-1904 or visit Salina Homes to find your way home.
Congratulations, you're having a little girl.
At that moment, everything changed. Our hopes and dreams for ourselves were instantly replaced by our hopes and dreams for her. We got life insurance policies from Shelter Insurance, so that regardless of what life throws at us, we'll still be able to provide the world to her.
Shelter Life Insurance Company, Columbia, Missouri.
Hey Salina, come see us at the Kelly Kitchener Agency near the intersection of Cloud and Ohio. We want to be your Salina, Kansas insurance agent.
Welcome back into the Kirsten Day at Home Front Real Estate Group broadcasting booth. I'm Manoah Helgett, Trey Tolley behind the camera, bringing you tonight's live stream that you are being watched from Salina Post. We thank you for joining in and watching the Irish Classic as the Knights leading the Bulldogs 41-35 to start the third quarter. Rossville moving to the court. Knights will have the possession to start the third quarter. Hines, Wells, Colin, Matucci, and Tuttle all in to start this third quarter. All 5 starters back in it. Hines will throw it into Wells. Wells being guarded by Lewis. Tuttle has it at the logo. He'll take it. Kicks it back out to Hines. Hines will drive. Stop with it. Kicks it back out to Matucci. Hines a three. It's up. It's on its way. It's off. And Horgan with the rebound for Rossville. In transition. Rossville loses the ball handle. Jack Donovan throwing it down court to Lewis, and they turn it over for the first time here in the second half. 13 turnovers Rossville has. Wells will kick it off to Matucci. Matucci will drive, kicks it out to Hines. Hines will go ahead and drive. His shot is short. Board being battled for and won by Jack Dawson. Cameron Miller in transition. Dalen Dick has it. Down to Landon Lucas. And Noah Hines called with the reach and foul. That's his first personal. 41-35, your score. 7:14 left to go in the third. Miller gets the inbound. And the shot is up and good. Cameron Miller with a physical shot underneath the basket. Nice shot by him. Wells with it for the Knights. Colin, he'll drive. Stuck with it in the paint. Kicks it to Hines. Hines, a wide open lane. His shot is blocked. Goes down hard. He'll go to the line to shoot 2 free throws. That foul was called on Cameron Miller. That's his third personal. Hines to go to the line to shoot 2. (41-37) your score. Hines' first is up and good. John Henry checking in for the Bulldogs. 6:55 left to go in the third. Hines set to shoot his second. It's up. It's on its way. It's off. Horgan with the rebound. Horgan will take it. Lewis has it for Rossville. Dalen Dick at the logo, calling out the play. He'll move left side. Lewis trying to get the inbound. Hines, though, intercepts it. Hines hustling down the court, loses the ball handle, gets it back to Colin. Matucci a three, it's on the way, it's good. Dominic Matucci scores for the first time tonight in the third quarter. Dick has it for Rossville. He'll throw it to the left to Horgan. Horgan back to Lewis. Around the horn, Dick thinks about the three, he leaves it. Jack Donovan, far side, being guarded by Colin. Stuck with it. Sacred Heart looking for another turnover on Rossville. Horgan down low, shoots, it's off. Last touch by the Knights. It'll stay with Rossville. 2 minutes into the third. 45-37 is your score. Donovan to throw it in for Rossville. Lewis gets the inbound. He'll kick it back out to Horgan. Horgan trying to feed it down to Lewis. It's last tipped by Hines. Whistle. And they're going to call Rossville with the shot clock violation. The shot clock, something new this year in some places. It's not mandatory for everybody. Chapman is one place that has it. Sacred Heart, they do not have the shot clock at home. Some schools do, some don't. Will Tuttle, a deep three, it's on the way, it's off. Donovan with the board. Donovan, he'll go ahead and take it in. Nice little jumper is up and good. Jack Donovan scores. He now has 14. Wells kicks it back to Matucci. Matucci over to Colin. Colin having to jump to the sky for that one. Colin back to Wells. Matucci has it near side corner. He'll go ahead and drive baseline. Stuck with it in the paint. Whistle blown, a reach and foul on Rossville. That foul was called on Landon Lewis. That's Lewis's second personal, as McDonald and Horick checking back in for the Bulldogs.
Number 0, Jacoby McDonald. And number 23, Dale Horick.
Tuttle drives. His shot is off. Being battled for, nearly gets his own rebound. Lewis gets it for Rossville. McDonald in transition. He'll drive baseline, kicking it back out to Horick. A whistle And a foul called on the Knights. Luke Cohen picking up his third. Colton Sprague will check back in for the Knights.
His third, team second.
Lewis gets the inbound. His shot no good. Will Tuttle gets the board. 5 minutes left to go in the third. Matucci will drive. His shot is up. Hits the hard wood really hard. Gets up on his own power. He'll get 2 shots. That foul was on Jacoby McDonald. That's his 4th personal. Dominic Matucci will go to the line to shoot 2 free throws. His first is on the way, and it's good. Dominic Matucci with 4 now. Dominic Matucci, his second. It's up, it's on the way, and it's in. Dom now with 5. Dalen Dick has it for Rossville. Being guarded by Colton Sprague. Donovan has it for Rossville. It's up, his 3-point basket, no good. Hines gets the rebound and a foul called on Rossville. That foul is on 23. Cale Horick, his first personal. Tuttle will inbound it for the Knights. He'll throw it into Hines. 4:38 left to go in the third. 47-39 your score. The Knights on top. Hines goes right side. Trying to find Tuttle. He does. Tuttle baseline. Drives down into the basket. His shot is good. What a shot by Will Tuttle. Look at him go. Nice physical basket by him. Post up, turn around, and nice layup. Lewis has it for Rossville. Donovan, deep 3. Whistle blown and a timeout called by Coach Brandon McDonald. A 30-second timeout called, and we'll take a 30-second timeout with you here on the Kirsten Day Homefront Real Estate Group.
The Bennington State Bank proudly supports local sports and wants each student to know that their hard work and talent is noticed and appreciated. At Bennington State Bank, they care about local communities and are committed to fostering long-term relationships through the delivery of excellent customer service, integrity, and fairness. From helping local businesses to supporting community youth and nonprofits to helping you purchase your dream home or invest in your future, Bennington State Bank is here to help. Give them a call to experience exceptional banking with hometown service. Bennington State Bank, your trusted hometown bank. Member FDIC.
Welcome back into the Kirsten Day Homefront Real Estate Group broadcasting booth. I'm Noah Helgett, Trey Tolley behind the camera, bringing you the live stream. 10-point lead, 49-39. 4 minutes left to go in the third quarter. Rossville has it. Cameron Miller gets it. He feeds it down to Lewis. Lewis back out to Hork. Hogan gets it. Hines battling for it. A whistle blown. And a foul called on Rossville. That foul was called on Landon Lewis. Picks up his third. That's the 5th team foul on Rossville, excuse me. Sacred Heart will go to the line to shoot 2. Hines will go to the line. Sub was supposed to wait to come in till after the first free throw. Yep, that's what the deal is. Yep. Hines will shoot 2 free throws. His first is up and good. As Cale Horick A 6-foot sophomore checks back in for the Bulldogs. Noah Hines set to shoot his second. It's up, and it's good. Noah Hines, 2 for 2 from the charity stripe. And Dick will kick it off to Miller. Miller will drive. His shot is up and good. He's fouled, and he'll go to the line to make that a 3-point opportunity. Cameron Miller with 9. That foul was called on Will Tuttle. Will's second. Ben Disberger checking in for Will. The Knights leading by 10, 51-41. 3:48 left to go in the third quarter. Miller, his free throw is up, and it's off. Hines tearing down the board for that one. Matucci has it in transition. He'll drive, kicks it out to Sprague. Sprague around the horn to Hines. Hines will drive. Nice little jumpers off. Cameron Miller with the rebound. Cameron Miller in transition, kicks it to Donovan. Donovan down low. His shot is off. And Colton Sprague with the rebound, throwing it down the court to Hines. Hines, the shot, it's good. Noah Hines in transition, scores. And excuse me, a travel was called, basket counted, but he was traveling going into the basket. Fast break, lots going on. A whistle was called. Noah Hines with that travel. Basket looked good. A little too much walking, they said. Dalen Dick has it for Rossville. Cameron Miller a 3. It's on its way. It's off. Matucci gets the board. Sprague has it for Sacred Heart. He'll kick it to Hines. Around the horn to Wells. Wells will drive back out to Matucci. Matucci thinking about shooting it. No, he'll drive. Its shot is up. It's off. And Dick with the rebound for Rossville. He gets it across midcourt. He'll take it right to Miller. Miller thinks about driving. High elbow. Kicks it back out to Dalen Dick. His three's on the way, and it's good. Dalen Dick scores another 3 bucket. He now has 6. Maddox Wells takes it for Sacred Heart. Matucci now. The freshman and Colton Sprague. Kicks it to Hines. Sprague back in. Drives. A travel called on the freshman. 41 with the travel. 51-44 is your score. Dalen Dick has it for Rossville. Gets it poked away by Matucci. Nearly gets it stolen away again. Miller, though, hustles down. Kicks it back out to Dick. Round to Horgan. Horgan's 3 is off. Rebounded by Miller. Miller's shot is up and good. Count the basket, and he's going to the line to shoot 2. Another opportunity to make this a 3-point opportunity. Tuttle checking back in for the Knights. Cameron Miller going back to the line to shoot a free throw. Miller, his shot is up, bounces off, and Colton Sprague jumps to get the board. Sprague taking it down the court himself. Nearly losing it, gets it to Tuttle. Tuttle will drive. Tuttle takes it to the hoop. It rattles off. Miller with the board. Miller hustling down the court. Gets it across midcourt. A double dribble called on him. The Knights will take over with 1:45 left to go in the third quarter, leading 51-46. Will Tuttle will throw it in for the Knights. Matucci will take it across the logo. Tuttle, he'll drive. He'll take it. Hoop, it's up. One calls count the basket, the other calls a travel. And they're sticking with the travel. The Knights will turn it over for the third time in this third quarter. Basket goes, but it is no good, as they are called with the second travel going to the hoop. Cale Horgan gets the inbound, kicks it off to Miller. Miller will drive. His shot is up, and it's good. Cameron Miller with another bucket. Sprague has it far side, kicks it to Wells. Wells takes it back to the right. Tuttle has it, thinks about the three. No, he'll drive. He'll shoot. It's off. Bounces off the glass, but he'll go to the line to shoot 2 free throws. That foul was called on Cale Horick, his second. Will Tuttle will go to the line to shoot 2 free throws. Perfect so far on the season and in the game. And he remains perfect. His first free throw is up and good. Tuttle set to shoot another one. Minute 12 left to go in the third. Tuttle, his second is up and good as well. Returning for Sacred Heart, Noah Hines. 53-48 is your score. A minute 12 left to go in the third. Cameron Miller gets the inbound. Horick has it. He'll find Horgan, far side corner. He'll bring it back around to Jack Donovan. Donovan has it, top of the key. He'll shoot the three, it's off. Ben Disberger gets the board, kicks it to Sprague, nearly losing it, but Hines gets it. Sprague having to jump out nearly to get that back in bounds. Sacred Heart has it. Wells, a three, it's on the way, it's short. Disberger with the board. Ben Disberger with the answer. Ben with 8. Horgan has it for Rossville. He'll kick it back to Donovan. Playing a little pass back. Horgan takes it down to the hoop. A foul called onto the floor. Sacred Heart called with the foul. Dominic Matucci picking up his third personal. That's the team 5th, sending Cale Horgan to the line to shoot 2. Horgan has had 5 so far in the game. His first free throw is on the way, and it's good. Will Tuttle checking back in for the Knights. Sprague taking a seat. Nice game he has had. Horgan will shoot one more free throw to make this a 5-point ball game. His free throw is up and good as well. Count the basket. Tuttle throws it into Matucci. 26 seconds left. Time and ticking. 5-point ball game. 55-50, the Knights leading. Noah Hines has it. He'll hand it off to Wells. 10 seconds left. Wells drives, kicks it back to Matucci. Matucci will drive, kicks it to Hines, a wide open three. Ball's on the way, it's off. Donovan with the rebound for Rossville. His shot from half court is off. And the Knights leading at the end of the third quarter, 55-50. We'll take a short break and be back with the final quarter of play. Brought to you by the Kirsten Day Homefront Real Estate Group.
Winter travel can be treacherous if your tires are worn out. Stay safe with an inspection at Commercial Tire Company. Cold weather also drops the inflation in your tires. Get them checked today to avoid losing grip or damaging your tires. Commercial Tire will help keep you safe. For repairs that aren't tire related, our automotive and diesel mechanics will fix it right the first time. Commercial Tire Centers, West Crawford and North 9th, Salina.
Commercial Tire Centers, where service is everything.
The Bennington State Bank proudly supports local sports and wants each student to know that their hard work and talent is noticed and appreciated. At Bennington State Bank, they care about local communities and are committed to fostering long-term relationships through the delivery of excellent customer service, integrity, and fairness. From helping local businesses to supporting community youth and nonprofits to helping you purchase your dream home or invest in your future, Bennington State Bank is here to help. Give them a call to experience exceptional banking with hometown service. Bennington State Bank, your trusted hometown bank. Member FDIC.
Welcome back into the fourth quarter. 55-50 your score. Rossville has it. Lewis has it, top of the key. He'll kick it off to Donovan. McDonald now with it. Kicking it around to Dalen Dick. Lewis has it, top of the key. He'll drive. He'll shoot. It's off. Miller with the rebound, Miller with the shot, and he scores. Caleb Miller scores in the fourth. Nice rebound by Caleb Miller. Tuttle drives, his shot blocked. A whistle called. Calling it goaltending. Count the basket. Count the basket by Will. Rossville will have the basketball. Donovan will throw it in. Lewis taking it down the court, hustling across midcourt. He'll take it himself, baseline, kicking it back out to Dick. Around the horn to Miller. Near side corner, Miller will drive baseline. He'll drive. A foul called on Tuttle. That's his third personal. 57-52 is your score. 7:11 left to go in the game. McDonald will throw it in for Rossville. Scanning the court, looking. He'll get it out to Donovan. Donovan gets the inbound. Dick has it. He'll kick it off to McDonald. McDonald thinks about the deep three. No, he'll drive. Kicks it out to Miller. Miller will go ahead and drive. Nice wide open lane. It's off. Disberger with the board. Colin has it for Sacred Knight. Just under 7 minutes left to go in the game. Hines with it for Sacred Heart. Wells scanning the area, looking. Dribbling. He'll drive. Turn around. Stuck with it. And a travel called on Maddox going into the paint. Turns it over with 6:43 left to go. Up by 5, 57-52. Jack Donovan will throw it in for Sacred Heart. He'll kick it off to Landon Lewis. Lewis, he'll drive. His shot is up, rattles off. Will Tuttle gets the board. He'll kick it off to Colin. Colin will drive right. A little handoff to Hines. Wells, top of the key. Kicks to Disberger. Disberger's shot is good. A bit in. Disberger's shot goes. He has 10. Lewis kicks it to Dick. Dick around to McDonald. McDonald go ahead and drive. Loses the ball handle. Wells has it in transition. Wells back to Hines. Hines to Disberger. Oh no, and Disberger jumping for that one. And last touched by Rossville. Rossville running it down, trying to throw it back towards one of Sacred Heart's players and misses him. So it'll stick with the Knights. 6 minutes left to go. 59-52 is your score. Colin gets it off to Hines. Hines will drive. He'll shoot. Blocked by Rossville. Horgan gets it off. Hines hustling down the court. Hines kicks it back to Wells. Wells trying to feed it down to Disberger. Does not get it to go. It's tipped in the hands of Tuttle. His three is on the way, and it's good. Will Tuttle knocks down a 3 bucket. He now has 21. Huge showing by Will Tuttle in this fourth quarter to expand the lead to 10, 62-52, as Jack Donovan gets the score to go for Rossville. Luke Cullen has it for Sacred Heart. He'll take it left side. Foul called on Cameron Miller. That's his 4th personal. Hines will inbound it across the court.
Checking in for the Knights, number 14, Dominic Matucci.
Dominic Matucci will check back in for the Knights. 5:15 left to go. 62-54 is your score. Hines will throw it into Tuttle. Tuttle turns around, looks, kicks it off to Matucci. Colin has it. Tuttle with it, not afraid to shoot that basket. He'll drive, he'll shoot. It rattles out, gets his own rebound, puts it back up, shoots, scores. count the basket. Will Tuttle knocks down the basket, and he's going to the free throw line to shoot a free throw. That foul called on Caleb Miller, his 5th personal, and he'll foul out with 15 points on the contest. 64-54 is your score. 5 minutes left to go in the 4th. He'll go to the line to shoot a free throw. It's up and it's good. Will Tuttle, beyond perfect from the charity stripe. Free throws coming in huge in this one. Free throws will win games. Donovan, a 3, it's up and it's off. Tuttle hustling down the lane. Look out for him, he gets the rebound. Will with it. Will drive, turnaround, stuck with it in the paint, kicks it back out to Wells. Wells a 3, it's off. Will, another rebound. Will under the basket, kicking it back out to Wells. Wells down to Matucci. Matucci, his shot is up, it's off. Tuttle with another board. His shot is off. A foul on the court. Lots of bodies flying around as the Knights were fighting for a rebound. That foul was called on Cale Horick for Rossville, his 3rd personal, just the team's 3rd. And the Knights will take over with 4:25 left to go in the game, up by 11, 65-54. A full timeout called by Coach Brian Gormley, and we'll take a full timeout with you. We'll be back with the rest of the game, brought to you by the Kirsten Day Homefront Real Estate Group.
Winter travel can be treacherous if your tires are worn out. Stay safe with an inspection at Commercial Tire Company. Cold weather also drops the inflation in your tires. Get them checked today to avoid losing grip or damaging your tires. Commercial Tire will help keep you safe. For repairs that aren't tire related, our automotive and diesel mechanics will fix it right the first time. Commercial Tire Centers, West Crawford and North 9th, Salina.
Commercial Tire Centers, where service is everything.
At Maori Women's Clinic, we're here for women and what matters most to them. From understanding your monthly cycles to growing a family or navigating menopause and everything in between. Our experienced team of OBGYNs include Drs. Prendergast, Morgan, Ablard, Rosh, and Jones. Maori Women's Clinic is located in Salina, and we invite you to come experience a team that values expertise, care, and compassion, because you matter more at Maori.
4:25 left to go. Sacred Heart has it. Luke Cullen nearly loses the ball handle. Hines has it. He'll drive right side, baseline. Kicks it back out to Tuttle. Tuttle back to Cullen. Matucci stuck with it. Tuttle a 3, it's on the way. It's good. Will Tuttle bangs another 3 ball, extending the lead 68-54. What a ball game that shooter has had. Will, a senior on the team, great leadership, and he has passed his season average. He has 28 as McDonald answers. Colin in transition. Matucci has it back to Tuttle. Tuttle thinks about the 3. I saw that one coming. Colin. He'll drive, he'll shoot, it's off short, and Jacoby McDonald gets the rebound, nearly gets it stolen away. Lewis, though, saves it for Rossville. Lewis will kick it off to Horick. Horick will score for the first time tonight here in the 4th quarter. Wells kicks it over to Matucci. Matucci stuck with it in the corner, gives it off to Hines around the horn. Tuttle has it. 2:57 left to go in the ball game. 68-58 is your score. Well, the Knights are on top. Matucci, he'll drive. His shot is up. Bounces off. And Lewis with the board, being battled for and last touched by Rossville. Checking back in the ball game, Cale Horgan, the 5'11 junior. Cale Horick taking his seat for Rossville. Horick has 2 in the game. Tuttle has it under the basket. His shot is up and good. Count the basket. Will Tuttle having a great game tonight. His career high 37. He's at 30 unofficially. Tuttle trying to take it away. He's called with the foul. That's Will's 4th. Cale Horgan going to the line to shoot 2.
Shooting 2 for the Bulldogs, number 4, Cale Horgan.
Cale, he's a 5'11 junior on this Rossville team. Horgan, his first is up and off. Colton Sprague checking in for Will.
Number 43, Colton Sprague.
Horgan will have 1 more from the line. His shot is up and it's off. Misses both of them. Jack Donovan gets the offensive board, kicks it back out to Dick. Dick a 3, it's off. Sprague with the board, stolen away by Horgan. A whistle underneath and a foul called on the freshman in Colton Sprague. Rossville will take over. 2:24 left to go in the game. 70-58 is your score. The Knights on top by 12. Sprague takes a seat. Disberger in for him. Horgan gets the inbound. It's off. Disberger with the board. He kicks it off to Colin. Colin will take it across the logo. Kicks it off to Matucci. Around the horn to Hines. Hines holding it. 20 seconds on the shot clock. 2 minutes left to go in the game. Colin kicks it to Matucci. Thinking about driving. He kicks it to Hines. Hines baseline. Nice little jumper is off. And Lewis with the rebound for Rossville. Lewis in transition. Kicks it to McDonald. McDonald trying to feed it to Donovan. Matucci there to intercept it. And it'll stick with the Bulldogs. McDonald will throw it in for Rossville. He'll kick it off to Horgan. McDonald back to Donovan. McDonald, he'll drive. His shot stuffed. And a jump ball called. Possession arrow going to the Knights. 1:38 left to go. Tuttle checking back in. Ben Disberger taking a seat. Tuttle will throw it in for the Knights. Wells has it. Wells moving, crossing over defender. Gets it off to Matucci. Hines has it for the Knights. He'll drive. He'll kick it back out to Wells. Around the horn. Tuttle has it now. 1:20 left to go in the game. Knights leading by 12. 14 seconds on the shot clock. Hines nearly losing the ball handle. He'll kick it off to Wells. Wells throws it across the court to Colin. Colin will drive, he'll shoot, and he'll score. Luke Colin, a nice drive as the shot clock was near expiring. Count the basket. Donovan, a deep 3 ball, it's off. Dick with the board. Dick will shoot the 3, it's off. Donovan with the offensive board. Shot is off, Hines rebounds it. 45 seconds left and ticking, and the Knights will take this one. Hines nearly crosses midcourt. McDonald steals it away though. Donovan, he'll shoot and he'll score. Jack Donovan scores. Time expiring. 31 seconds left. The Knights up by 12, 72-60. A full timeout called by Coach Brandon McDonald, and we'll take a full timeout with you here on the Kirsten Day Homefront Real Estate Group broadcasting booth.
Astor Bank knows the challenges you face on the farm. They are committed to providing specialized ag lending and dependable financial solutions to help your farm and ranch thrive. Visit a branch in Abilene, Chapman, or online at astra.bank. Astor Bank, member FDIC.
Winter travel can be treacherous if your tires are worn out. Stay safe with an inspection at Commercial Tire Company. Cold weather also drops the inflation in your tires. Get them checked today to avoid losing grip or damaging your tires. Commercial Tire will help keep you safe. For repairs that aren't tire related, our automotive and diesel mechanics will fix it right the first time. Commercial Tire Centers, West Crawford and North 9th, Salina.
Commercial Tire Centers, where service is everything.
Welcome back into the Kirsten Day Homefront Real Estate Group broadcasting booth. I'm Noah Helgett. Trey Tolley behind the camera. The Knights on top by 12 with 31.5 seconds left to go. The Knights in control of this one as they cross midcourt. Tuttle holding it. Shot clock is off. Game clock is the only thing running. As Hines gets fouled by Jack Donovan, picking up his third. Hines will go to the line. Just the fourth. 5, they had 5 on there, they took it down. Just the fourth. Hines to throw it in. Kicks it down back into the backcourt to Matucci. It's 15 seconds left, time ticking. Time will run out. Matucci will hold it. Sacred Heart fan base going wild. A huge win by the Knights. Two teams that could very easily meet in the postseason. What a ball game this was by two top 10 ranked teams in the Class 2A. The Knights take this one away, 72-50. We'll wrap up final game stats and be back with wrap up and an interview by Coach Brian Gormley after this.
Opening our doors in 1999, Salina Surgical Hospital is now 20 years strong. From inpatient stays to outpatient procedures, Salina Surgical Hospital specializes in excellence in surgical services and digestive health care. It is the depth of experience and the abilities of the physicians and nurses at Salina Surgical Hospital that make it the ideal place for high-tech and high-touch to unite. Salina Surgical Hospital is proud to be partially physician-owned, serving Salina and its surrounding communities for 20 years.
The Bennington State Bank proudly supports local sports and wants each student to know that their hard work and talent is noticed and appreciated. At Bennington State Bank, they care about local communities and are committed to fostering long-term relationships through the delivery of excellent customer service, integrity, and fairness. From helping local businesses to supporting community youth and nonprofits to helping you purchase your dream home or invest in your future, Bennington State Bank is here to help. Give them a call to experience exceptional banking with hometown service. Bennington State Bank, your trusted hometown bank. Member FDIC.
Winter travel can be treacherous if your tires are worn out. Stay safe with an inspection at Commercial Tire Company. Cold weather also drops the inflation in your tires. Get them checked today to avoid losing grip or damaging your tires. Commercial Tire will help keep you safe. For repairs that aren't tire related, our automotive and diesel mechanics will fix it right the first time. Commercial Tire Centers, West Crawford and North 9th, Salina.
Commercial Tire Centers, where service is everything.
Congratulations, you're having a little girl.
At that moment, everything changed. Our hopes and dreams for ourselves were instantly replaced by our hopes and dreams for her. We got life insurance policies from Shelter Insurance, so that regardless of what life throws at us, we'll still be able to provide the world to her.
Shelter Life Insurance Company, Columbia, Missouri.
Hey Salina, come see us at the Kelly Kitchener Agency near the intersection of Cloud and Ohio. We want to be your Salina, Kansas insurance agent.
Welcome back into the Kirsten Day Homefront Real Estate Group broadcasting booth. Looking to buy or sell your home? Make your next move with someone who knows the market, knows the community, and puts you first. Kirsten Day with Homefront Real Estate Group. Whether you're upsizing, downsizing, or searching for that perfect first home, Kirsten brings local expertise, strong communication, and a client-first approach that makes the process smooth and stress-free. Call Kirsten Day at Homefront Real Estate Group today, your trusted partner in finding the place you'll love to call home. Homefront Real Estate Group. Unlock your happy. Noah Helgett, Trey Tolley behind the camera as the Knights take a 72-60 win against the Rossville Bulldogs. The Knights, a slow start, and then from midway through the second quarter on, it was all Knights. We'll start with the Rossville scoring. Rossville's leading scorer was none other than Jack Donovan. He finished with 18. Cameron Miller finished with 15. Cale Horgan finished with 7. Jacoby McDonald finished with 6. Dalen Dick with 6. Landon Lewis with 6. And rounding out the scoring for the Rossville Bulldogs, Cale Horick with 2. Cameron Miller finished with 15. Like I said, he fouled out midway through that fourth quarter. He was the 6'5 junior underneath the basket. He came in huge for Rossville late in the third quarter, scoring the majority of his points then. We'll move on to Sacred Heart. Sacred Heart was led in scoring by Will Tuttle. He finished with 29. Ben Disberger finished with 10. Noah Hines and Colton Sprague finished with 9. Luke Cullen, Dominic Matucci, and Maddox Wells all finished with 5 apiece. The Knights, a slow start, but they finished real strong. We'll see what they can do tomorrow against Bishop Ward. We'll take a short break and be back with Coach Brian Gormley.
At Maui Women's Clinic, we're here for women and what matters most to them. From understanding your monthly cycles to growing a family or navigating menopause and everything in between. Our experienced team of OBGYNs include Drs. Prendergast, Morgan, Ablard, Rosh, and Jones. Maui Women's Clinic is located in Salina, and we invite you to come experience a team that values expertise, care, and compassion, because you matter more at Maui.
Welcome back into the Sacred Heart Knights post-game show. I'm Noah Helgett, joined by Coach Brian Gormley. Coach, a 72-60 win, a slow start in the first half. I had down about the 6:20 mark in the second quarter. We took the lead, and it was Sacred Heart from then on. How do you feel after that big win?
You feel great when you beat, a really good team in your classification. And, Rossville had a great run last year, and I'm sure they're looking to have another great run again this year. But, our guys did not come out with defensive focus the way that we normally do. And, this is obviously the most physical and athletic and most talented team we've played thus far, 1 through about 7 or 8. And we just need to get our feet wet a little bit. Then we bring the freshman in off the bench, and he gives us a little bit of a lift there.
Colton had a great game.
He did, especially that. And he took what came to him, and wasn't afraid to take it when it came.
No, and he wasn't afraid under the basket battling with, the big, tall Cameron Miller for Rossville. He won a few of those battles, and he was not afraid to shoot the ball. He finished with 9 and played phenomenal defense in that freshman, Colton Sprague.
Yeah, he did. And, we obviously we don't usually suit up many freshmen. I actually think Will was maybe the last freshman we suited up. And, we just we like what we've seen from him so far. He handles the ball well, and he, as you said, he guards. And he played well with those other experienced guys tonight.
Touch a little bit. We talked last couple of days really talking about what led up to this game and, how crucial it was to stop, their big shooter, Jack Donovan. That surpassed 1,000 points Tuesday against Bishop Ward at home. He was a fun shooter. He looked good out there, but I thought Sacred Heart really, really developed and defended him well, just allowing 18 points for him.
Yeah, Maddox Wells is one of the best defenders in 2A. And when you put him on a guy and he's got an assignment, he's one of those guys willing to sacrifice some things in order to help our team win. And, that's what he's done. He did it with the Helgett kid a little bit when he played St. John. He'll do it again during the course of the season. He's tenacious. He wants to win every possession, and he never gets tired.
No, he doesn't. He is always going. Coach, big win tonight. I think a matchup you very, very easily could see come into February, March.
Yeah, they're going to be one of the better teams in 2A, and we got a tough sub-state. That's what we got to worry about. But hats off to Rossville. They play us tough every year. Miller had a fantastic game for them, especially when some of their guys, including himself, were in foul trouble.
Yeah.
It was just good early season to have to go get a tough win.
Yeah, Coach, pulling away at the 72-60 win. We move tomorrow, quick turnaround, playing Bishop Ward about noonish. What's your message to the guys? That quick of a turnaround, the kind of cycle to get back here tomorrow, being a little tired.
The only message was I'll see you at 9 o'clock tomorrow morning in the gym. and we'll get moving a little bit, and then we'll go over a little scout for Ward, and then we'll get down here for the start of the girls' game and just be ready to lace them up.
Be ready to play and, finish out the Irish Classic with 3 wins.
That'd be nice.
Huge.
That'd be nice.
Coach, thanks for your time. Sacred Heart wins this one 72-60. We'll be back tomorrow with Sacred Heart Lady Night action starting at 10:30 back here in Chapman as both Sacred Heart teams take on Bishop Ward. I'm Noah Helgett, joined with Trey Tolley on camera. Coach, thanks for your time. Good luck tomorrow.
Hey, thanks for covering us again, Noah. I appreciate it.
Good night. Sounds good. Yep.